Can't tell if anybody's in here or not. What up? I did it. Here I am, motherfuckers. Come up here and hang out with me, motherfuckers. What up? What up? First time getting up on here. Make sure everything works. Just want to try it out. Right on, right on. How do I post link, guys? So people can come up. Do I hit more? What? Or do I go? Let's see. Go to guests. Yeah. Okay. Invite guests. I did that. Okay. Hit the StreamYard. Copy. Okay. Says copied. And then what? Post comment. Like that? Y'all gotta bear with me. It's my first time. I'm just learning this shit. Is that the right link to come up? Right on. Thank you. Thanks for everybody coming in. Just trying this thing out for my first time. Trying to get it to work. Looks like I did it. That's cool. That's cool. I'm going to be going live on probably Saturday evening. I don't know, about 10 o'clock, 9, 10 o'clock. What's up, Emily? Thanks for coming in. Mr. Rogers, Aaron, Fish for Whiskers, Butterflies and Sunshine, howdy. Grey Wolf, what's up? Amanda, Teresa. Thanks, everybody, for coming in. Appreciate it. I got a guest. Who's in the dispensary, motherfucker? Here we go. Where's he at? Where's he at? Add to stream. Ah!
Hey, are you on your laptop or your phone?
I'm on my phone.
Turn it sideways.
It's not doing anything.
Really? You should be able to turn it sideways where you have everything where you can. Yeah, there we go. Now you see everything?
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Right on. I figured it out. Thank you. Thanks for the help.
Man, it was.
motherfucker.
Yeah. Oh, my.
That's
Wire's
awesome.
all messed up and shit.
I got another guest. Who's
Come
up in
on,
who's in the dispensary?
What?
It's Oh, what's up, Possum?
Hey, what's up, man? I got some company, but give me just a few minutes and I'll be back with y'all. I mean,
we got to look at that damn stove again.
Sounds good.
Yeah, it's got some garlic bread on it.
I want to look at the Christmas tree.
Yeah,
oh,
better
it's so pretty.
I'll put y'all at the Christmas tree.
Stove.
We don't want to see that ugly ass boy.
Okay, and when I get back, I'll pick y'all up. Okay.
There we go. Hell yeah, baby.
Right on. Cool. It wasn't working at first. I was clicking on the shit like you showed me before.
Right.
It wasn't working. I fucking had to back out and go back through everything and do it again, and I got it to work this time.
Right. Well, I noticed though, because I was going, if you just barely touch stuff. Yeah. Like highlight, and then you can go in there and banner and mess with it and put a ticker across the bottom, and Just mess with it. That's what this test is.
Yep, exactly. All right.
So how many people we got in here watching?
I show 5 right now. I think it said 8 a
Cool.
minute ago, but I got 5.
Yeah,
right now.
well, we were the other two that.
Yeah, that's why. That's all
no
good
shit.
though.
Let me
That's
see if
cool.
my I see if my at least he put it with the Christmas tree, man. I like that.
Yeah.
Let me see something here. Let me see if my avatar's the.
Hey, is that up?
Yeah, it's the same. Yep. Yeah, but you got to go down one more to where to the other one and click on it. It'll say ticker. That one's highlighted.
Let's see.
You can click on that and take that one back off.
Banner. That's a banner.
Right, that's the one where you highlight the people in the chat, right?
No, I hit banner, and
There should be 2 of them, and you go down to the second one where it has a ticker. That's the one that runs across the bottom, I think, if I remember right. Hell, it's been a day or 2.
let's see.
Use banners to summarize your talking points and display calls to action.
Yeah, that one.
You see where you click on it, it says ticker?
I'm not seeing no damn. Oh, there it is. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
You
can put whatever you want in there, and then it'll run across the bottom.
Across the bottom.
All right, my picture's still on there, though, so.
Shit. I don't know.
Mr. Rogers. Emily. Wiggers, buddy! You know Wiggers would be up in here, boy.
Oh, let's see here.
Why did it click? Wow, that I didn't even touch it and it clicked back on. That's what I said. It's like that's what I said, Weed. I said it's like a jet's cockpit. Y'all ready to take off? It is. It's like I mean, can you imagine if you had a computer? I mean, I can't imagine them guys that got all these screens around them. They're at a table and they got like 8 screens, a laptop, and all this shit. And I mean, I'd go nuts trying to do that shit.
Is there anything coming across the bottom?
It just says talk points, display calls to action, and what's up for everyone. Use banners to summarize your talking points and display calls to action in what's up, everyone.
Did that come up?
Yeah, it's just highlighted big.
What's it say?
Welcome to the dispensary. Puff, puff, puff.
Okay. How do you get rid of that other part, the banner to summarize?
Click it. Just click it. Yeah, just click it. You can delete it.
Like that?
The banner went off. No, you do the top one. I think it was the top. It's above the ticker. Right.
Okay.
This example of a banner, click on a banner to show it on screen. It just takes some time. It does. It's okay. I mean, we're testing.
Yep.
Or you're testing.
Testing shit out. That's right. Go away. I want to go away.
You need to go in there and click it where it says ticker, and it'll come up and say, hit them 3 dots over on the side where it hits it, and you can edit. Is that right? I can't remember. I'm trying to remember. What I need to do is screenshot that. Yeah, there we go.
There.
It's off.
Okay, cool. I'll mess with that. I'll mess with all that later.
Yeah, you can do it off screen and stuff. But I mean, it's a good test right now. I mean, that's what this is for.
Exactly.
What you do is click on that, and it should say edit. You can write whatever. None of that other bullshit should be on there.
That's what I'm wondering why. Yeah. That's what I'm wondering is why that's coming up like that. Let's see. Let me try this. Edit. No, I don't want that.
Glacier Shark Outdoors. What's up?
What's up, Glacier Shark?
Don't show any dick pics or tank thumbs, Hopper. John Wiggs. That's Mike's show. That's the tank. That's the Mike's Fishing Homes Tainting Club.
I tain't gonna do it. I tain't gonna do it.
I tain't ain't gonna.
I tain't gonna do it.
Look,
Okay.
Hey, we're live, Possum. Watch your mouth, boy.
Shit.
I think he's fixing to beat somebody's ass. He's taking his
Uh-oh.
pork chop off the stove.
Come on. Dang it.
sit. Diagonal.
Okay. Good.
What are you eating? I love those. Shit, it's real easy. You just click the ticker and it comes up, and you can just type whatever you want in, and then just hit it. Did mine stop? That when I did my first one and I was messing with it? Remember, did mine pop up with all that shit on there, or did it just say Happy Thanksgiving?
I think it just said Happy Thanksgiving. Yeah.
Yeah.
Keep them entertained for me for a second, buddy.
I'm not good at it.
Oh, come on. This is only a
Who's Trevin or Travian or what's up?
Hey, man. Look over your right shoulder. Would you grab me to the right there, that long one? You might get off there. You're on my bus.
Well, it didn't come up. What the fuck?
Hey, man. I don't like to move. Yeah.
There you go.
Thank you for coming in tonight. No, that's the highlighted banner. That's not the one that goes across the bottom. You
Damn
need to
it.
put that one on a ticker. Click the ticker. Boom, and it should tick it.
Come on.
Hey, you need to that light above your head. You need to like turn it off or something. What'd he say?
Try this one and get rid of this one.
Wiggs said you look like an angel, and we all know that ain't true.
Hell no. Is that better? Is that better for lighting?
Yeah, that'll work.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
All right,
I mean,
good
you
deal.
could have stayed there. All you had to do is just undo one of your bulbs in there because there's probably two
No,
of them.
it's those big shop lights up.
Oh, it
ahead,
is? Oh,
top. Yeah.
just put it. Oh,
That's all good though. Bam.
there you go. But it's now it says thank you for coming in tonight. This is only a test. There you go. Like I said, this is a test of the emergency broadcast system. Beep.
There we go.
And then
Cool,
now you
cool.
can highlight people in chat by just touch their name or touch the comment. Here I am acting like a professional at this shit, and I don't even know shit.
What's up, Dale? Thanks for coming in, man.
There you go. Now I can sit back.
There you go.
Awesome.
Glacier Shark, how you doing, man? Thanks for coming in. Appreciate it.
You know what though? Hey, I'll tell you what. That last night at Mike's Fishing Home. Was it last night? Yeah, last night. Glacier was saying some cool shit, and we were missing it. So we need to kind of pay attention to him a little bit more because he says some cool shit.
Yeah.
He said
Yeah.
something about it caught my eye. He said something about a seal. What was it?
Yeah, he
Wrapping
said
up
a
in his
seal.
light.
The seal took what'd he say?
Yeah, I mean he's got some. He's fishes. We need to.
He's up in Alaska though. I think he's
Yeah.
doing commercial, right? Glacier.
What, baby?
He said I didn't say nothing.
He said,
Yeah,
I
you
didn't say
did.
shit.
Yeah,
Hey,
you
I didn't
did.
go back and watch the video, so you're already starting off bad, Glacier, by lying.
Yeah. No lying up in here, brother. Keep it real. Keep it 100. Definitely.
Give it
Right.
110.
And then some. It's kind of cool. Like new kid with a new toy, you know?
Well, y'all two have similar shit in common though, because y'all fish like with the
Yeah,
same.
yeah.
You know what I
Salmon,
mean? So,
steelhead, and shit like
so you'll
that.
have a
Yeah.
different clientele coming into yours too, because we don't fish like you do.
Right. How you doing, Tom? Thanks for coming in.
You got the Canadian fishing musician. Now he fishes like that shit.
Yeah.
And then his buddy that came in last night with mine, they fish like that shit, because they're up there where
Big
it's colder.
Slim, how you doing, man? Thanks for coming in. Appreciate it.
Big Slim 91.
He says, sorry. It's all
He's
good.
like,
Brother.
all right,
It's
you're all right. He redeemed himself
all
quick. That's
good.
good.
No, it's cool, man.
Well, I was watching his chat and he was saying some cool stuff that we, how we all get together and it's just like, oh, fucking blah. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Right. Yeah. He does a lot. He does some salmon, steelhead, and stuff like that. That's cool. I'm hoping I can
Holy
get out.
hell.
Hoping I can
What'd
get
you
out and
do?
do
Just
some
turn the light
myself.
off?
What, above me?
What'd you do? Yeah.
For all
Yeah.
I'll
Or did
be
you move
back
to
in a
another
minute,
room?
y'all.
I got a lamp that I turned on instead.
Oh. No, I said, did you turn the light off or did you move to another room?
No, I turned the overhead light off, and
oh.
I just turned on my lamp. It's a little bit better. What's up, Emily? How you doing?
That is I really like that Christmas tree. I could sit here and just stare at that shit
Yeah. Oh yeah. I used to have lights, the Christmas lights up around my room, just up 24/7. I had it up there for a long time. I ended up taking them all down.
Yeah, because you can turn your light off in your room and you have light, different colored lights or whatever. And it's kind of like perfect. It's not too bright, not too, it's like,
I had the tracer light, so they were following, going around the room.
Yeah.
That shit,
yeah. That shit make me go to sleep. Oh my God. It'd drive me, it'd drive me crazy with my condition. You know what I mean? I'd be like, dude, I'd go nuts.
For real. Awesome. Hurry up.
I'm
What
20.
you doing?
He's got company. He said he'll be back in a minute.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
On.
Damn, I'm 21.
Yes, this is my first live, my first attempt. So I appreciate everybody for coming in, checking it out. Aaron and I have been talking, and I think I'm going to try to do this like on Saturday evenings or something. Well, we're going to try to split it up between us all and do some live shows at night and have some fun. Y'all can come on in anytime you want, come up on panel, whatever you want to do. It's all good. Thanks, Chris. Appreciate it. Thanks for coming in.
I'll bring y'all up in the kitchen. I'm sorry.
Man, you done
like
ruined it. I'm
picture.
clicking off. You done ruined it. I'm clicking off.
Oh, I ruined it, man. Shit.
Man, I was counting the blinks. I'm up to 85, dude.
Y'all stare at some garlic bread, but you can be in the conversation. That's fine. Yeah, hell yeah.
Garlic bread. Garlic bread would go good with what I made tonight.
Oh, I'm telling you, boy.
Shit, as high as I am, I'd eat a piece just by itself.
I've heard about it.
Yeah, it was good. That's all it was missing, really. It was garlic bread. My stove ain't working right now.
If I could have sent you one, I'd send it like a boomerang. You know what I'm saying? I told you. I mean, absolutely.
Hell yeah. Cool. Yeah. Glacier Shark. I used to live up on the Kenai Peninsula for a little while. That was like for, well, almost 2 years, actually. Oops. Yeah, it was fun. I got to fish on the Kenai a few times and some other creeks and stuff that are around there. It was a lot of fun. Saw a lot of moose. That was pretty sweet. I moved up there
Man,
with
it's
my
some big
ex-wife.
old.
Have you ever ate a
Like
moose?
during the spring. Yeah, there's moose up there like all over the place where I was at.
Oh, so
No, I said,
Chris,
have you ever
John,
ate a
Emily,
moose?
No,
Great
no.
Jar,
I
Big
wanted to hunt
Flynn,
up there, but I just had too much shit going on, and I don't know. Me and the wife
Remy,
we weren't getting along. We were
Right,
fighting a lot
right.
while we were up there and shit. So whatever.
I'd like
Piss
to
on
find a
her.
damn moose skull or some moose antlers that are still on the skull. It might be broke or something, man. That'd be cool. And like,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
that'd be
have
cool.
pants on to say it like that. I really do have pants on.
Amanda's running around the house with no pants on.
No, you got shorts on.
Keep
He
your clothes
choking.
on, folks. Keep
He
your
got a
clothes
new
on.
he got a new vape today. He ain't used to it, so just give him a oh, shit.
Y'all,
Yeah, I heard
don't
it's
be doing
good.
that. Y'all show me
I
up,
shot a
boy.
moose and eating moose right now.
I'm sorry.
Y'all
All right,
kill me.
glaciers are. See, he's lying now again, ain't he? I shot a moose and I'm eating some. No, he's in
I'm eating
Alaska
some
though,
right
ain't
now. Shit.
he? He might
I'm gonna
be
try to
though.
make
You
y'all
don't know.
jealous.
Shit.
I'm gonna try making y'all jealous.
Yeah, son of a bitch.
Ah,
If you
shit,
are,
everybody
enjoy
got
that
great.
shit. Okay?
Yeah,
Enjoy
get
that
you a
shit if
big
you
old
are.
bite of. Get
What
you
are
a
you talking
big old
about?
bite of that meat,
Some bit of garlic bread.
shark. Be the shark
We
you
got
are and get
spaghetti
a
in
bite.
the oven, though.
I'm all out of elk. I got a little bit of deer left, but I'm all out of elk now. So
Hmm?
decent
I'm
nugget.
just kidding. I'm just bullshitting with you. When you come in here, shark, dude, hey, you better leave that heart at
Oh,
home.
my bad.
Oh well, this is weeds. Oh, I keep thinking. I'm like, oh, no,
This ain't yours.
I know. I'm like, I'm sitting back. I'll be quiet.
Yeah.
Hey, what's
It's all
up?
good, man. It's all good.
I know.
Cool. Yeah. Thanks for everybody for coming in. It's awesome.
So, how many
Appreciate all
people
the
do you got
support.
rolling in here tonight so far?
Like I got 8 now.
Awesome.
Oh yeah.
Thank y'all coming
Anybody else?
in to Weed Hoppers Hopping. I don't even
Hopping
know. I was
mad.
stupid.
I'm still here. I just had to quit talking.
That's
all
hard for
good,
your
man.
ass, ain't it? That is hard for him,
Hey,
man. I want to
hey,
see
I had
what
to
kind
put
of.
a
Hey, no.
wardrobe on it.
Hey, so bullshit. No, tonight's called a test. So we're going to see what kind of test Possum can do about this.
Yeah.
We're going to see.
He's doing okay so far.
I know, because he's got company.
That's right.
That's
I
why.
do. I ain't allowed hanging out with my company with y'all. And please
you're
pardon me.
No, you're good. Invite him on down. Hell.
Well, I ain't gonna put them on camera, but I mean, I got.
No, they can sit there and bullshit. And I mean, hell.
Hey, that's real life. You know what I'm saying?
That sounds good. Glacier Shark, that sounds good.
What'd he say?
So I made a
What did he say?
video tonight. I'll put it up. You can see the moose backstrap. Oh yeah.
Let me
Possum, mute it.
ask y'all this and ask you, Aaron, again. Can I put a YouTube short out when she says "fuck you"? 'Cause my old lady said that, but I told her there is real reindeer, and
I
there
wouldn't,
is.
though.
And I mean
I
it
wouldn't.
all legit and sound good, boy. I ain't lying. And she gonna
I don't know.
say straight
Send
up,
it.
"Fuck you."
Hey, she didn't send that deal that. Hey, she didn't send that
It's
deal
called
earlier when we were.
caribou.
What's up, Wendy?
It is
Thanks
a
for coming
real
in.
deer, y'all. And they just
Hey.
don't fly. But can I put it on YouTube where they hate it? Or, I mean, got an F word.
I don't know. I ain't seen it. Hey, also too, Amanda never sent that deal that we were talking about earlier about the YouTube commercial thing.
Mm-mm.
Why not? What's the other one?
See, he just walked off with his country. He's a fuck us.
Then it'll be going the same way. Mole's so goofy. Golly. I love
It's
Mole.
probably them damn Captain Crunch cereal got her all wound
I
up.
know. She can't keep her hands out of it.
Her face out of it. That was funny.
No, it is a hand.
What are y'all
Like
having? Spaghetti and
Captain
meatballs
Crunch.
tonight?
Captain Crunch peanut
we're
butter
having
was good. That was
spaghetti
good
and
shit.
I was
garlic
fixing to.
toast
Hey,
and
I was fixing to say
salad.
that. And what?
Oh, what's up, Wendy?
Do
Or
you ever
Winder,
make like?
excuse me, my
It's
Winder.
Winder. It's Winder. I
Winder.
need to clean my Winder.
I ain't
Hey,
lying.
shut that Winder. Hey, shut that Winder.
Oh, what's up, Glacier?
There you go,
I ain't
B.
lying.
I can't see that, man. You have to read it. I can't.
I guess I'll talk to you guys.
That's from Glacier
Hi,
Shark. He
Possum.
says, "Hey, Possum, there's cussing all over YouTube. I wouldn't worry about it."
This happens all the time.
That's why he asked. No, but that's why he asked me. Because you see me doing some crazy shit, though. And I don't want to be like that, but it just happens.
Wendy says, "I didn't get a notification." Well,
Well, why don't you
not?
sub? Aren't you an
If-
outsider? Shit.
Exactly. If you were subbed to me, you probably would have got it.
Have dogs too.
You'll change subject. Hey, what's
Oh,
up, John
goodness.
Lee?
Oh,
Ah.
John Wiggs.
Don't shut the
That's
window.
Shut the window. Yeah, y'all ain't got no pillow. You know, it's a pillar.
I'm just gonna crack the window. How's that?
And that's what
There
we
you go.
catch crappie by and catfish by sometimes. Just depending on how
Oh,
you eat.
man.
I'm never
It's still
in that
called a
window.
pillar.
I just doing it. That was funny as shit that night, though. I was like, yeah, I'm out here in the
Wendy was
wind's ride.
peeing.
I'm out here
Wendy's
on the damn
always
point.
peeing.
I'm glad you
Jesus
still got the
Christ.
dog sometimes.
Is that all she's ever gonna say in chat? Is she's got to pee, or I got to pee, or these damn dogs, or this fucking something? I mean, shit. I think she don't have nothing to say either.
She don't bark at me no more.
How's
John
everybody's
did.
night been
See, that's what
tonight?
I'm saying. I can't see. I don't know why tonight I can't see. Something's not right or something. I mean,
Dog sense that shit. When they want to buy it, they will.
I think when you're I think it's because you're spoiled to of being the host and you can see everything.
You got
And then when
everything
you're
right there, yeah.
right, but when you're a guest and don't have all that, it's like everything's smaller. And I just noticed that.
peeing.
She had to wait on Drew to go to bed.
I didn't say it.
I did. What'd she say?
She said I didn't say it.
I didn't say it. LOL.
Freaking kill me.
I know. I know. I can't
ain't
see it. I
lying,
thought you said I gotta go pee.
It's terrible. He said.
You gotta wait till after midnight till she starts peeing
Oh,
like a.
look at he gets that John Wayne look, boy. He gets that lip curl to the side, boy.
Hey,
Hey,
did you see that deal on Facebook?
Look out. I love it.
Hey, did you see that that deal on Facebook that has a little clip of that movie of John Wayne where he's sitting there by that big deep creek or whatever, river or whatever it was, and that little boy he's talking to, I don't know how to swim. He goes, you don't. He put the fishing pole down, he picks him up and throws him in the fucking water. He swims to the other side. He swims to the other side. And his mama comes out there, hey, he can't swim. She goes, well, go get him, because I can't swim either. And all of a sudden they look at each other and somebody put that movie, Run. And then that was some funny shit. I was trying to find it a while ago. It was funny, but you know how Facebook is when you're going through and you see something, all of a sudden you hit something and it just goes boom, and you can't find it again. You're like, that sucks. I hate Facebook.
I'm glad I don't have it.
It's
I've
starting
never
to get
had
like
Facebook.
TikTok where you're sitting here going, it's getting to where you're going. Well, I made it today. I woke up in good spirits.
You still know. I went to school.
I'm looking at the trees. I'm looking at the grass. Maybe tomorrow I'll have a good day too. I mean, just some bullshit. What the fuck, man?
Fucking lame.
I don't
Glad
know.
I've never
It's
been part of all
like,
that
why does
shit.
everybody want to be so sad? I mean, honestly, why does I don't want to be sad. There's enough sadness around us as it is. Why does everybody want to be effing sad? It's all everywhere. Oh, fuck, poor me. I mean, come on. I'm poor me and bullshit too. We got fucking
We all got our own
problems. Shit.
bullshit, you know?
It's
There's too much of that shit
everywhere.
around.
It's depressing. I don't want to watch none of that
why-
shit.
And that's why we're doing this shit. So we got a place to get away from all that.
Yeah, I know, and it's so fun, man. I've really felt good inside in the past month. I mean, I have
Yeah.
laughed.
Laugh more.
I mean, even the guys that, I mean, we wouldn't even think about that would just be like, dude, coming up and say, man, thanks for the laughter. Thanks. I mean, like Rick, man, he's laughing and smiling. And I mean, it's
Yeah.
just, I like that. I like that, you know?
It's
No, I'm
true.
probably going, yeah, because he's fucking so high, everything's fucking.
No.
You see what Glacier Shark put?
Always
What'd he say?
hide a
Pe-
ladder.
People are sad because they don't have hope. That's true. It's sad but true. You know, people don't have hope.
But you
these
know
days.
what, though?
There's so much doom and gloom everywhere you look. News, you know, whatever. People just, it's fucked, man. People don't have an outlet. A lot of people don't have an outlet, you know, and just be able to play
But you
news
got to
and-
look at it, though. The people that don't have hope, you're waking up the next day breathing. That's the first sign of hope.
Right.
You get up, boom, their day's fucked. You know what I mean? It's like they're just, oh, you know.
Here we go. John Wiggs. It said, welcome to camp. Quit your bitching. Grab a beer
Grab a
and pull
beer
up a
and pull up
chair.
a chair.
Hell
Yep,
yeah. I like
that's
it, brother. I like
right.
it. I like
I
it.
was on Facebook. I was on Facebook, man, and I seen that, so I screenshot it, blew it up, and I sent it to Mike, and I said, "Dude, this is your shit right here." And he puts it up every once, so I like that, dude. I do. I like that. I mean, it's, you know, that shit like that is perfect for Mike's fishing home because he shares, he loves everybody, he wants to be your friend, he wants to be a part of shit. You know what I mean? He's a good dude, you know.
You said you wouldn't get your dog.
Plug in my phone before it dies.
Okay, well, I'm just
Yeah.
answering.
Anyway, we talking dogs. I ain't lying. Y'all should never hurt y'all dog. Don't cut no tail. Don't cut no ears. They still the same
Nope.
dog.
You give them, that's right.
Fuck bunch of that.
Yep.
I
Excuse
don't
my
do that
F word,
shit.
but yeah, no.
I don't do that shit.
Don't take none away from y'all's dog.
Mm-mm.
Oh, we just got on the subject at the table. I sure did. Sorry. Oh,
I'm gonna step off. I'm gonna go grab me some tea. I'll be right back, Weed.
Right on. Cool.
Mm.
Right.
Yeah, he got to give him a drink.
If anybody else wants to come up and hang out for a few, I'm only going to be on here for a little while. I'm not going to be on for too late. Just wanted to check, see if this shit was
Hey.
working or not.
Man of my word, son.
Yes, sir. You're here.
Anytime I can be, I may be at work, but I mean, at least I'll be in chat if I can be, you know what I mean? But you know, I do not lie about nothing.
No, you're
That's
straight,
all I
brother.
got to
You're
say.
straight. You're good
I love
people.
you.
You're straight.
I do. I love you. You're a
Right
brother.
on, man. Appreciate it, dog. Appreciate it. Oh yeah. I've met some pretty cool people so far, and you know, I'm learning who you can trust and who you can't trust.
Hey, I know, right? Boys.
That's what it's all about, you know, finding real people and kicking it with them. Yep, Mike's fishing home is sweet. Love the hearts thing. Yes. Yeah. I'm hoping to get out and do some winter steelhead fishing here, probably in the
Hell yeah, man.
next
I
week
might
or two,
try some
hopefully.
of that.
Yeah. I'm hoping we get some more rain. We got a little bit of rain today, but we need quite a bit more to bring up our rivers a little more. Get some fresh fish flowing in again.
You need to stop.
I know you got me on that. You better watch your mouth.
I don't say that word.
Bullshit. It got nothing to do with it. They always resort to the same.
No, see, it's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I was respecting you on that.
It's like we got somebody else coming up in the house here. Here we go.
It's not to say that I have black family.
Anyway.
Right on. What's up, brother?
Hold up.
How you doing, man?
What's up?
Cool, cool. Thanks for coming in.
Yeah, look. There's it. There's the moose.
Oh, there it is. He wasn't lying. Shoot. Right on.
Moose backstrap.
Nice. That looks good.
My phone set up in the holder there.
Hey, look who we got up in here, Aaron.
I know the seal hunter.
Hey, no,
Yeah.
that's,
Brother, man,
no
what's
money
up?
managed out here.
What kind of dog you got there?
Yellow lab.
Nice.
Wilson.
Got web
Wilson.
between his toes. Got web
Mhm.
feet.
Yeah, he does.
Did he say
Yeah.
golden lab or golden retriever?
Oh, yellow lab.
Yellow lab.
Oh,
yeah.
yellow. Oh,
The yellow lab. Yeah. Yeah. Ooh, it's
so what's
vicious.
happening tonight, buddy?
Nothing, man. My truck broke down today. Or actually
Oh,
yesterday.
shit. Weak.
So on parts.
Is that your alternator?
Yeah, the alternator.
Yeah, we seen that in chat last night.
Yeah. Yeah.
I borrowed my
Well,
buddy's
hopefully-
truck, but then I went down, used this truck, and went out fishing. It didn't get out
Talking
until
stick.
10:30, and then I thought, man, this is the worst time to be fishing. I caught a couple small ones, but I
Yeah.
felt bad about having his truck, so I ended up leaving before it got good in the afternoon. Didn't catch no keepers today. Just
Oh.
came back home and started messing around with the moose and everything.
Yeah. Right on. That's cool. Hopefully you get your truck going here soon and be able to get back out and kick some ass.
Yeah, it's just a matter of time. We'll get it fixed up.
Yeah. Exactly.
Turn that TV down, babe.
Now I don't remember exactly where are you at up in Alaska?
Oh, I'm in Yakutat.
Yakutat, okay. Right on.
Southeast. This thing's set up a little bit.
Cool. When I was up there, I was trying to get hooked up with a fishing job, and a dude contacted my wife on Facebook and got a hold of me, and we talked for, I don't know, like a month and a half, and I had some shit set up. I was going to go fly over to an island and go kick it with him and, stay in a little shack and whatnot and do some bottom fishing with him. And that was strictly all he did, was just bottom fishing, and it kind of fell through, and it wasn't too long after that I came back to Oregon. There was a lot of things that fell through for me up there. I was really disappointed. I didn't go on good terms really, and didn't have, a lot of money. I ended up selling most of my shit that I had just to be able to afford to get up there, and had some friends, so-called friends, to put me up for a minute till I could find some work, and it all snowballed real fast. So I was like, fuck this, I'm coming back home. It's unfortunate.
Yeah, I think that happens. It does. There's a lot of fly-by-night type of deals and people that don't necessarily take care of their crew when they get them. They just say whatever it takes to get people to come up, and then once you're up here, it's hard to get out of it.
Yeah.
They got you.
What's up, Johnny? Thanks for coming in. Appreciate it, buddy. Hey, Teresa. Thanks for coming in. Yeah, just a quick little test, Johnny. First time going up live, so just want to check it out, see if I can get my stuff to work, and probably do a weekend live for a bit. Go from there, see what happens.
Hey, you been fishing, Weed? Do some steelhead
Not
fishing?
for a minute, not for a little bit. I'm gonna try to get out here in another week or two, and I'm waiting on some rain so we can get our rivers to pop up a little bit and bring some fresh fish in. We got our winter steelhead are coming in right now. Usually Thanksgiving is the kickoff for that, and I'm just waiting for another little rainstorm to bring some more water up and bring some fresh fish in, and maybe I'll be able to get out and go after them.
What river are you fishing on?
I've got several. I'll hit the Sandy River. That's up in Sandy, Oregon, up towards Mount Hood. But that one, I don't like hitting that one early like this in November. Usually it does better December, January, and February. I'll catch steelhead all the way up until March, the end of March, but they're getting on the dark side then. But usually late December, January on the Sandy is real good. Get some nice fresh fish. Eagle Creek is another good one. That's over in Clackamas up towards Estacada. The Clackamas River, I hit that one too.
From the woods.
Do you
If
catch
I want to
bigger?
go,
They know he likes it.
go ahead.
Do y'all catch bigger steelhead in the spring, or do you catch them in the fall and winter?
For us,
The
the winter
The
ones
same
are better.
size, no matter what.
No, here the winter fish are bigger than the summers, typically.
I think the
Um,
spring fish are bigger here.
the Columbia does get, in the summertime, the Columbia does get some big fish later in the season around June, July, early August. You'll get some big dogs. I've got my biggest one on the Columbia was about almost 24, but it was a native. The biggest keeper I've got was 22 pounds.
Yeah,
If I go down to the coast,
lived in Utah.
I usually fish a lot down at the coast, and I hit like the Wilson, the Trask, Kilches, Miami, Nestucca, Nehalem. I mean, there's a shit ton of rivers down there to fish for Chinook and steelhead.
Oh, man.
Get them ticks out of that dog's ear. Hey, get them ticks out of that dog's ear.
Oh,
I
now.
got no ticks in the last
Now leave the head in now.
No roaches.
We can barely hear you.
Oh, sorry. I said there's no ticks, no snakes, no roaches.
Oh, I know. I was just
Boy,
joking.
that'd be cool.
No shit.
I know. Could you imagine those skaters?
Can you imagine no ticks?
Shit.
You got a skeeter on your
Damn.
feeder?
I got sand all over this place. They're all over this dump.
Y'all.
You got
Shit, them
sand in your
evergreen
clam?
trees. Oh. Huh?
I said, you got sand in your clam?
Shut the window.
Oh, now. Is it getting breezy?
I'm
He said,
cold,
shut the
boy.
window.
I'm fucking cold. I'm cold. I'm
Oh,
shivering.
boy, quit giving me the snort now. That ain't funny. It's not funny.
Did you say you went fishing today?
That's what they say. That's the best part of hell.
How you doing, Dominic?
Did
Thanks for coming in.
Shark say he did go fishing today, but didn't keep no keepers?
Yeah,
What's
I got a couple
What's
little
up,
salmon like this
Dominic?
I want.
Huh?
I still
No
got
keepers.
your ceviche rigs.
I'm sorry, Shark.
Yeah, I caught a couple. We call them shakers. Shake them off use the gaff. You shake them off the hook. I had
Yeah.
two shakers.
Well, I'll be
Not
with
what I'm
y'all
looking
just here in a minute. My company's still here, but
All right, just put it on mic.
I got Mike. Yeah. I
And then-
love
yeah.
y'all though. Don't go nowhere, Glacier. I ain't lying. I'd like to talk to you.
We ain't going nowhere right now.
All right.
Yeah, we're good.
All right. Okay.
I want to hear
Yeah.
these guys talk about their shit. That's what I want to hear.
I know. Hey,
So y'all boys get after it because I want to hear.
oh, boys, hey, yo, calm down, man. All right, I'll see y'all in a minute.
Take care of
Pardon
your
me.
company, Possum.
Well, I didn't know this was gonna happen.
Hey, it's all right.
It's
Hey.
been a hell of a day, man. Everything you could think it happened. Kind of
Happy
like your morning,
Thanksgiving.
kind of like your morning, you said, but it's been with a lot of people.
Oh, man.
A lot of, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, I'll see y'all in a minute. I thank y'all.
All right, Brandon. All right.
All right.
So anyway, so how do you fish for them up there? What do you like to use?
I'll mute mine too.
For the steelhead?
Yeah.
Steelhead? Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
know. I got, if I'm almost afraid to go mess with them because if I do, I might start getting interested in it. And then, my job is to catch king salmon. So,
Right.
but when I've done it in the past, I started out, what did I do? I started out using streamers and then I started out fishing in the spring, and in the springtime, there's an awful lot of steelhead in this river up here. The Seatuck River is just, it can be loaded, packed full of them. I mean, you see them swimming up all over the place, but they won't bite nothing.
All right.
But I finally, I got a bite on a streamer, like a olive woolly bugger type deal.
Yeah.
And then I was watching these guys fish a little run when the water was low. I couldn't catch anything. I thought I had it figured out when I got one on the streamer, and then I went like a whole day without catching any, and I got to this spot where the old retired dudes were fishing. That's like, you know, the guys who live here, and they were using
Yeah.
a float and a little jig, and then they were just killing them. He was killing them, and another guy with the bead. So then I started using the float and the bead, and
Right on.
once I got that dialed in, man, it was like I just tore them up, and I figured out
What's
that
the bead
hole where they were
for?
fishing is.
It,
Well, you put a
beads
bead on the
actually
line,
work
like,
good.
about this far from the hook.
Yeah.
But about the size of a pea.
Do you
And then
peg them?
They just
You peg them. Yeah.
yeah.
You can peg them, or you can use like a what do you call it, a bobber stop, and just a little
Is
bead
the-
above it.
Is the different colored beads you use, is that attract them? Is that
Yeah,
what the whole
yeah.
Yeah,
the
they-
beads?
Yeah,
It's like a
it's like just a floating. It's just like a salmon egg, you know, just floating down the river. And
so
steelhead
does
eat
the
'em.
bead help float it, or what's the bead
No,
do?
the bead is the lure. That's the lure.
The bead's the lure. Yeah,
Oh, so when they come
Yeah.
up and hit that bead, then they're hooked.
yeah.
Oh,
Well, they
okay.
hit the bead, and then
That's-
you pull the
that's why you put
bead
it
out of the
above.
mouth.
And it pulls it down to that hook,
Yeah,
Yeah,
right? Oh, okay.
yeah.
yeah, that works. Great.
I'm new to this. I'm
That's
learning.
a popular
it's,
way to
it's
do
a,
it up here. A lot of people
It's
use
a
beads
totally
up here.
different way of fishing than we fish, so it's
Yeah.
interesting to me. So that's why
It's new.
you'll
Yeah,
never
new
see me
all
this
the
quiet.
So what I saw was the retired guys who was catching all the fish. He had a fly rod, a fly reel, but no fly line on the reel, just straight monofilament on the reel. Because that way, you know, with the
I've done
float
that.
and he used a little jig, you can just kind of like throw it up the run, and then when it comes down, you can mend it without having all that fly line yanking on the gear. You know, you just got that mono. So
Yeah.
I got a center pin. I bought one of those fancy Islander center pins. That tell you
Right.
how, you know, I kind of off the deep end there, man. I got like a fancy reel and everything.
Nice.
And then, yeah, I did it for years. I mean, they're here now. The deal is they come in like November, and then they keep coming all winter long. But the road access, it's about 8 miles out this road to the river, and it can be impassable. I don't know, like the state plows it, but there's
Yeah.
really nobody here. There's like some few lunatics that come to this river, like from Anchorage or whatever. They'll come here and camp out in tents and just chill out with the brown bears. And because the steelhead get into your head, they get into your mind, man. These trout are like, these are like 3 feet long. And once you get the idea that, you know, that is like the fish, I mean, you can kind of get a little wacky about it. So
Yeah,
you got
right.
these, you know, hippies up
You get
here.
steelhead fever, you know. It's like with
Yeah, it
hunting too. It's crazy.
Yeah. They stop
Thanks for
working
coming
and
in,
they just,
Cole.
like bum out at the river, fish
Yeah.
for steelhead, and then they make video like that. Addicted Fishing channel comes up here every year and makes videos.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's all like that. You know, it's a popular destination where people know they can come get like a really big fish. So you get, when it's a high season in like April and May, you get a lot of people here for that.
What's
But
the
this time of
price
year,
on
you
it?
can
Like,
go out there and you'll not see anybody. Nobody's
what's
up there
the
now.
price on it? Like, if you want to take a trip up there to do that, what's the going rate price for like 2 dudes or
Well,
you and your old lady
you
or
can stay in
something?
my garage out here. It's free.
Really?
The ticket is
It's
so
on,
dang
brother.
lodging
I'm
is
on my
crazy.
motherfucking way.
We're on our way.
Hell yeah.
I just
Shit.
built it, and
How
I
many
gotta put
how many
the
can you
walls on.
accommodate?
Hey, I'll
How
bring the
many people can you
alternator.
accommodate?
Better wait, because it ain't done yet. It ain't done
Hey,
yet.
we got O'Reilly's right down the road. Shit.
It's the main route. Yeah,
What kind of
the
alternator
plane
you
tickets
need?
are
I'll bring
no
it.
deal. Plane tickets from Seattle are about like probably $500 or something to get here, and there is a jet that lands right in Yakutat. And then,
Oh,
but
cool.
the problem is like lodging. The lodging in town is out of control.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like,
Yeah.
I don't know, $200
That's-
some a night for the hotel if you can
Yeah.
get one. And then the lodges have pretty
Damn.
good deals. I think that you could go to
It's
the lodge
crazy.
here and get like a package for, I don't even know, man. I don't know. Maybe $2,000 a week or something would be the low end.
Right.
Probably $2,000.
Well,
Yeah.
I was just trying to make some conversation, give or take. You know what I mean? Because you never know what kind of people listen to y'all guys that do that fish. That's like fish of a lifetime kind of shit. You know what I mean? Like you go take
It is.
vacation, and so you never know. People might be
But people,
listening.
you know what they'll do is they'll get the ticket to come up here, and then they'll rent a truck. Okay, and so the truck is like $200 a day or something, and then they just take the truck out to the river and camp out of the back of the truck. And that
Yeah.
they'll come
Yeah.
by the store.
That'd be a good way to do it.
So, but you're still looking at 200 times 5 is $1,000. It's $1,500 plus food up here is going to be another $500 for the week.
For real.
It's still going to be. You almost might as well go to the lodge, but they're not open right now. That's the deal.
Right. Is it
Right now, it's
daylight
just
or dark up there?
It's dark. It's 8 o'clock right now. Looks like 8. Yeah. It gets dark around 4. Gets light around 8 right now.
Yeah. Steelhead fishing is one of my favorites up here. Definitely. I like to float fish a lot too. Bobber and eggs, especially. I'll use jigs too, and just a piece of yarn. To be honest, throw a piece of yarn with some
that yarn
scent on
is
it.
good.
I mean, beads. I like to throw spinners sometimes, and plunking is another popular way to do it. Using spinning glows and coon shrimp. They got, what coon shrimp are? You heard of those?
Yeah, I've watched a lot of videos on all kinds of fishing. I've done a lot of fishing, from panfish to catfish to bass to bluefin tuna, yellowfin tuna to, I lived in Oregon for a while.
Cool.
So, yeah, we don't do bait here. There's no bait allowed. It's managed as a catch and release fishery. Our steelhead.
Gotcha.
Because they're all wild. There's no hatchery here.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Huh. Now for your kings, how are you getting them out there? You trolling or what are you doing for that?
I'm a troller. When I started trolling, there's 2 different permits. There's a hand troll permit and a power troll permit. So the hand troll permit, you can use 5 fishing rods, or you can use like manual, like big reels that hold a big downrigger ball, and you can crank them in by hand. And I started out with that permit. That permit's about $10,000, and then
Oh wow,
$10,000 is like lifetime. You just buy it, and then you can sell it again for whatever it's going for. But I did really good with that. I did good, so I bought a power troll permit. I paid $35,000 for the power troll permit, and that lets me use hydraulic gear. So I got power assisted downriggers, but I'm not allowed to use fishing rods anymore. So now I just have they make like big bronze gerties, they call them. They're like hydraulic winches, and they have I use 1/16 stainless steel line. That's my line, and then I use 40 and 50 pound downrigger weights. They're like the weights are 50 pounds. And
Damn, how big a fish you catch?
Well, see the hook.
It's not about the size of the fish though.
About a 12-foot leader, and then you got like this rubber band thing, and it clips onto the wire. The line has like stops, so you can put multiple hooks on your line. And then
basically like an oversized sabiki rig.
Yeah,
yeah,
sort of. But you're trolling,
Yeah.
And then when you get a fish, the wire just, there's like an indicator. It's kind of a complicated system. I mean, but
that rubber
you're fishing with downriggers.
Yeah, that rubber you're talking about is like a rubber snubber kind of thing. Like it's, yeah.
Yeah, and put your leader on that.
Mm-hmm.
And then sometimes we don't use snubbers. I mean, the fish are pretty small here. They're like 10-pound average here. So you don't actually need a snubber. It's just nice because sometimes you get a bigger fish, it might be like 18 pounds and it could break your line if you don't have the snubber, but they're mostly small.
Right.
But that's the deal. For king salmon, you just use like 4 hooks per wire. And I got 4 wires. So I got 4 downriggers down. And then we actually use like a big float. There's like a big float that takes one of the balls on each side of the boat, takes it away. So you got your gear spread out, 4 downriggers. And then
kind of like how planer boards work. You can spread them out away from your boat.
Yeah, but my planer board's got a 40-pound lead weight under it. Yeah. And then
Where it's holding
so
it in
our
one
fish,
place, it ain't going. It's like,
No,
well,
it's
it's holding
yeah.
it
it's
out
playing in pretty
out
much.
the sides
Right.
of the boat. They're angled out a
Well,
little bit, so they
right, but
pull it
it's
away from
staying there. It's not like, I mean, it's like, you know, you got some weight
yeah,
to it.
it'll go up and
Yeah.
down a little bit in the waves and
Yeah.
stuff, but so we have to stay inside the bay. We have a Yakutat Bay. It's like 26 miles deep, and they draw a line across the front of it, and they like, you don't go outside that line because they don't want us to catch like all the fish in the ocean. So
Right.
we're held inside the line for the winter, and then we get a short summertime where we're allowed to capture king salmon outside the line. And actually, we didn't, for the first time like ever, we didn't catch them last year because there was just like no fish. But besides that, we get we catch coho salmon too. So
Nice.
like cohos is different. We use more hooks. I might fish 40 hooks at a time for coho.
Oh, no
Anyway,
shit.
it's cool because it's just like, it's really just like any other fishing, except you don't have a rod, but like you still have
Yeah.
to present your bait. You still have to like select the lure. You still have to sharpen the hook. And
Yeah.
then instead of reeling the fish in, you got to leader it by hand. So you got to play it. When you get it up to the surface, you get a hold of the leader, and then you got to get that joker to come in to where you can get a hold of it. And it's just fishing. It's my job.
Yep.
What's
Right.
really sick is that like, that's kind of like my job now. It's like, oh man, I got to go to work, and then I go do that. But then when I go on vacation, I still go fishing. It's like,
Yeah.
I still like to go fishing, or I'll go hunting, you know.
Yeah.
Back.
Cool.
But yeah, sometimes when the fish are fighting, it's like it's like a nightmare, man. You close your eyes and all you see is the fish. Just there's another fish coming up. It's pretty bad, man.
How many people
So
do
I
y'all got
kinda
on that
have it.
boat?
I fish alone. I got a small boat,
Oh.
a little boat. I got a 26
No, I'm talking
foot,
on your job. How many of you are all out
Yeah.
there?
He's by himself.
Oh, really?
Yeah, well, my town in Yakutat is we're the furthest out, like outpost here. So there's usually like 2 or 3 boats out. I mean, this season is not good. The fuel price has gone all the way up to $6.50
Yeah.
a gallon,
Dang.
when it used to be like $3 a gallon.
Dang.
It was $3 a gallon like 2 years ago, and now,
Dang.
and so the fuel was $3, and the fish was like $11 a pound, and now the fuel is like $6.50, and the fish is $8.75 a pound, and like everything's so expensive that people are taking like carpentry jobs, and there's
Right.
not any
Well, are
fish
you-
around. I mean, it's been like never
you
has there ever not
making
been
any
fish.
Are you
There is
making
no
any
fish
money
this year.
at it?
I mean, I don't know. I don't want to go around and say how much money I make like all the time. I said something about that on
No,
Abbott.
I'm not asking you. I mean, you can say yeah or no. I mean, last year I didn't make that much. I mean, I was just curious. I was just,
Last year
I'm
I
not
made the most
trying
money
to,
I've ever made before. I made
get down to the
I did
penny.
good.
I was
I
just,
went- yeah, a lot of money last year, but I have
Huh?
a lot of
What do you-
overhead. I mean,
He said he made a lot
there's a
last
lot of
year.
overhead.
right.
Yeah, I made a lot. I went to the Philippines and got married and everything, started a family,
Oh, nice.
so it was
Right
good.
on.
This year,
Congratulations.
is not so good.
Yeah.
Uh,
Congrats, man.
Right.
yeah, the Philippines
wonder
deal, that's
why.
gonna be a long time.
No.
Hey, the
I
women
said, I
over
wonder
there
why.
are
No.
really
You got
beautiful
married and the
women.
fish went,
No.
no, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, yeah. But you know what? It's seasonal. It's possible to like
I
make
know.
a living in the summertime without king salmon. You can go
Yeah.
fish
Right.
the hatcheries for chum salmon, and the people that did the chum salmon did really well last year, which is maybe why that we didn't get the king salmon, because like the chum salmon price was really good, and the whole fleet just stayed and caught chum salmon instead of going king salmon trolling.
It's, yeah,
But like
and the
last year, we
run
did
just
really
came in
good.
and went.
We had a good winter, and then in the springtime, the Fish and Game here, they said, well, because they could tell they judge like how many fish are in the ocean by how many fish we catch, because it's not
Right.
like I'm a sports fisherman throwing a bobber with a worm out there. Like I'm gonna catch fish if there's fish. So
Yeah.
they said, because we were catching fish, they're like, well, we got an abundance of fish, so we'll keep it open. And they let us fish. See, there wasn't fish for years. It was getting worse and worse with the king salmon. So they actually closed part of the winter season. But last year they said, you know what? There's a lot of fish, so you guys can go ahead and fish. And then it was like this big windfall, because for like 4 years we hadn't been allowed to fish in the spring when all these fish are migrating by here. And then all of a
Yeah.
sudden the Fish and Game was like, oh yeah, go ahead and fish. And the fish were like, it was like, surprise, motherfuckers. We went out there and just slamming them.
Nice.
And then in the summer, it was like, we couldn't catch the fish all of a sudden. So I don't know.
Yeah.
It's fishing. Nobody really knows.
Yep.
But it's kind of disturbing because you got things collapsing out here. You know, like all of a sudden there's no king crab and there's no snow crab. They totally closed those seasons. They just
Right.
it just disappeared.
Yeah.
So like, I don't want to say I'm worried because that's not the right thing, but it's like I'm concerned that you have fisheries collapsing, and it's like
You got to be
collapse
concerned
of the
about it.
crab up there, and then all of a sudden we don't have no king salmon running around, and there could be 20 boats fishing, but there's no boats fishing here right now.
Right.
Well, that's like a big staple, you know. That's huge. Crabbing is such a big deal, you know.
Yes.
It's nuts that
But
it's
if
all
there's
just
no
shut
crabs,
down.
they'll just close it.
Yeah.
It was the same way with the king salmon. When we didn't catch the king salmon, like I think it was 4 or 5 years ago, we just weren't catching them. Guys would go out and not catch any. Fish and Game watches, and they're like,
Yeah.
oh man, they're not catching any fish. And after it drug on for a while, they're like, you know what? Just close the season. So we
Yeah.
couldn't even try anymore. And then they didn't
Right.
reopen it until last year. They reopened it. And
Usually
so all
when
of a
they
sudden we
close
didn't get
things
them again this
down,
summer.
yeah, usually when they close things
Mhm.
down, 4 or 5 years is a good return. It gives them enough time to turn around and, you know, their numbers can populate again. That's
Well,
what they've
Fish and
done
Game-
here.
Not Fish and Game. Fish and Game is state, but the Fish and Wildlife, they come up here for 2 years. They came up and they chartered one of the charter guys in the spring, early spring. They chartered he chartered his boat for like the whole season in the spring,
Mhm.
and they just went out and caught king salmon. You know, they were right around the commercial fleet catching these fish, and then they
Right.
take scale samples off of them and they weigh them and stuff. And they do genetics studies to figure out like where are these fish from.
Yeah.
So they just did a survey for 2 years, and then in the springtime, the state agency surveys the fish. So there's like literally scientists coming up to the fish dock where I'm selling fish, and like they count each fish and they pull like a scale off of it and they clip a fin off of it, and then they age it and they do a genetic study to find out which river it's actually from to
Yeah.
try and keep the fishery sustainable
Right.
and to have a job or whatever. But that's the
Mhm.
government.
Yeah, exactly. Huh. Yeah, it's interesting.
Yeah, the
There's so
king
much-
salmon is a big deal.
Yeah.
You know, up
There's
there
so much
on
that
the
goes
Kenai,
into
they're,
it.
like shutting it all down. Shut
Yeah.
the Kenai down. And then
Yeah.
the Yukon River didn't have no fish at all. It was like no fish returning the Yukon, period. It was like this is total
It's gone.
airball this summer.
Hmm.
Something.
Shitty.
But yeah, I don't know. I don't want to be all doom and gloom. It's like ask questions. That's what's going on. But
Yeah,
we're still
exactly.
open. We still got a season right now. It's still open, and then who knows what happens. We have a run in December where we catch a bunch of fish in December, and then it'll slow
Mhm.
down, and then starting in February, like the spring, the migrating fish in the spring, they'll come by, and we get those, and it'll be like,
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I usually get like 400 or 500 a winter,
Nice. Right on.
Some
Cool.
more.
Yeah. Right now, while I'm waiting for the steelhead to show up, I could be going up into Washington, hitting like the Lewis River, the Cowlitz, couple of those rivers. They've got an A and a B run on the Coho. The A runs come in first, and they're usually the smaller, a little bit smaller on the side, but the B run fish are the ones I like to go for. They're on the bigger side, and they come in all the way through December. So, and then
Oh, really?
yeah, you'll
December
get
co-host?
yeah, that they've got two run.
Crazy.
They overlap each other. It's pretty badass, and you can fish at night over there. I like to use glow in the dark corkies. Just drift fish for 'em.
Really?
Yeah. You don't even have to use glow in the dark corkies. I did it a couple times where I just went up there and used like a dark purple or a black corky, just anything. It didn't matter. I mean, they can sense it, they know it's there. You don't have to use anything that's like glow in the dark or anything. Sometimes I'd add scent, sometimes I wouldn't. Just do experiment, And I was catching just as many fish on just straight black or dark colored, as to using glow in the darks. So, but I like that
Now,
December
do you catch them
fishery.
right after?
Go ahead.
Do you catch them right after the sun goes down, or do you have to like wait a while before they start biting at night?
Usually it's as soon as it starts getting dark. There'll be a good window, you know, first light bite, you know, is always real good, and then it'll go for a few hours, and then it'll be dead for several hours, and the fish will be there. They'll be jumping and rolling all around you, but they don't want to eat anything. They just go off the bite, and then they'll pick up again, you know, later in the afternoon, and then it dies, and then right before dark, it'll pick up again, and then usually all throughout the whole dark, you know, hours, they're just biting everything. And I like fishing up there, the December fishery, because you get those, you know, beer run coho, and then you'll also get the winter steelhead coming in on top of that, and then you'll get some stragglers, Chinook too, kings coming in as well. So you never know what you're gonna get.
And
Pretty
so you're
cool.
within driving range of that place. You can drive up there.
Yeah,
That's
it's
cool.
a couple hours, probably an hour and a half at the most, probably from where I
I
live.
lived in Eugene. I
Oh,
was
right
living
on.
in Eugene, and I lived in Cottage Grove. Yeah.
Cool.
I fished the
Oh.
Willamette a lot. That's my favorite. Was
Yeah.
the Willamette right in the middle of Eugene, because there was so many big fish in there, and then like no people
Yeah.
would fish it because it's
Right.
urban, you know. Every
Yep.
once in a while, a drift boat would come through, but it was like really rare. And then I don't know. That was probably 25 years ago, though. I don't know what it's like now.
Good. Yeah.
Yeah.
I never got a chance to fish that area, but I lived over in Lebanon and Cascadia. Cascadia is up in the woods, kind of going what is that, like Highway 20 or 22, whatever that is. Highway 20, I think. I was up off the highway, a ways up in the woods. I had a trailer, a 30-foot trailer I was living out of for a couple of years. I got to fish like the South Santiam
Nice.
and a couple other rivers up there. It was fun. Pretty sweet.
I don't even really know where any of them places are, but I know I've heard the name of all of them for sure.
Right on.
You ever go to Eastern Oregon and fish those tailwaters? You ever fish that what's it called?
Crooked
Creek or something
River,
like that?
Crooked River, Crooked Creek.
Yeah, man, that's an awesome river.
Yeah,
I fished
I
that
go over to the Snake River a couple times a year in the summertime. Do a lot of catfish and crappie and bass and carp fishing, shit like that. And I'll go over to Prineville Reservoir and go stay over there for a couple days and catch a shit ton of crappie. A lot of fun over there.
They'd still fish that Crane Prairie. Is those big giant trout still in Crane Prairie?
Yeah, they got those cut bows.
I never even caught one. I went there trying to get the big giant trout, and all I caught was a little tiny largemouth bass like this big.
Oh shit.
All right.
It's been a few years since I've been over there, but the last time I went, I did really good. A lot of fun.
Possum's got a Christmas.
Howdy, y'all. I'm so sorry. I didn't
You're
know my
good.
guest was going to stay so long. I ain't
That's all
seen if somebody I went to school with, and
Okay.
That's
yes,
cool,
ma'am.
man.
I know that. Oh, well, they don't do no good then. Anyway. Yeah, it was a
You're
buddy
good.
I ain't seen in a long time. I'm sorry it took so long.
You're fine, buddy. You're fine. No worries.
Possum,
Oh.
where you at, man?
We
Where's
just
Possum at?
chit-chatting.
Hell, it does too, no worry. That's like a Kuna Matata. I ain't lying. I be Simba. Wipe some on my forehead.
Hey, Shark. He's in Missouri.
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah.
I
Okay.
sure am. Hey, and I picked you up
You got
too,
catfish
brother.
there.
I ain't lying. And I sure did. I like fishermen. Die hard. You know what I mean?
Do you? You're
Yes,
full of shit.
sir.
No, you
Do ya,
don't.
do ya,
No, you
do ya,
Come
don't.
on now. You doing that John Wayne on me again. You get that lip
No,
ball
it's it's always you saying I'm always lying. Oh,
I mean,
I ain't lying.
yeah.
I'm always lying.
Hey, y'all catch me in one. I say that. How about
I
that?
tell you, I got so tired of looking at that dirty
I
ass
don't lie.
stove. I am so glad you put
I'm a
that on
man of
that
my
Christmas
word.
tree.
Well,
I'm
I don't have still. I'm a man of my word.
Are you? You're
You
a
want
man
to
of my.
ask me?
You are. Hey, you're a
You
man of
want to
my
text
word.
me? You want to call me? I
Here, I'll
mean,
text you. I'll text you. Come
hey,
on,
you know what I'm saying?
come back. Come back.
Hey, 10-4.
Mhm.
We got that 10 to win. What you talking about?
Yeah, we had a pretty good. They had a pretty good discussion a while ago about what they do and how they fish. You ought to listen, man. It was pretty good, man. It really
Oh, I
was.
listened. I sure did.
Oh, you did? Oh, it was pretty good.
I
I
know.
want.
It's
I
fishing.
want to. I'm ready to see. I want to see old grasshopper use a grasshopper and catch him as king salmon.
Or a brown
That's
trout. I mean,
that's
shit, come
sacrilegious.
on now.
That's sacrilegious, brother.
On some 2-pound tape. Hey, check this out. Y'all won't believe
No,
this shit, but
tear one of the legs off so it don't
used
go
to
nowhere.
when
It'll go
I
in a circle in the water.
I used sewing thread and catch
Yeah.
them. I mean, you can catch bluegill on sewing thread. You just can't pull so hard.
Oh yeah.
Shit.
I mean, go on. I ain't lying. Show 'em something, Brandon. I ain't lying. You good dude, man. Just,
Right on.
you do
That's
you.
pretty good. That was awesome.
Yeah.
So he does know the same guys that you posted the video. So Shark does
Yeah.
know the two guys. Yeah,
Yeah. It's a whole
They
crew
have
of them. There's like 5, 6, 7 dudes and I think there's actually 8, 9, 10 different dudes if you really want to get technical. Those addicted dudes. There's a bunch of them.
Isn't that
They just
Jordan
all
guy
cover.
like one of the main dudes? The original guy is Jordan.
The original dude is Marlon. He's the one that made up the group. But Jordan, the guy that goes like tonight, he had his show for trout fishing. He does a lot of
fishy or whatever.
yeah, Stay Fishy. He's got his own channel, Stay Fishy, and he's also on the Addicted crew too. So yeah. But
Man, I want to
Cameron
smoke a trout.
Cameron Black is a good dude.
I never ate it.
Hey, it
I
smokes
like
good, man. Ask
I like
me.
I
Nick
smoked
Popoff and
salmon.
Dave,
I've
Big
never
Dave.
smoked trout.
I like those
But
two
they
dudes the
put
best.
one in a pond up here. It's crazy because we're in in Missouri.
Only one?
It's hot.
Misery.
And trout like moving water and coldness like a minnow. And I don't think that's gonna work up here, but they put them in there. But come February 1st, y'all, I got my permit and I'm gonna get one put on the smoker, okay? Before they get
Oh, you got
current.
a
You know what I mean?
urban trout?
Because
about
I
the urban
don't think
trout.
them traps gonna live up here in 110-degree water.
they will.
I mean that shit get 90,
They'll be good.
at 90 degrees, just 3 foot deep. Where they put them.
Bullshit. Them some
they
bitches will live in 110, 115, 100. It's out here in Oklahoma. There's some right downtown in DeLacy Park. You
As
damn
long
right
as they
they
got
will.
cover.
You
Well,
damn
they
right.
got
There's a
cover and
lot of
structure.
trees all around that too.
I thought they was like a minnow, Most of them used to cool water, run the water, just like a blue cat, you know what I'm saying? Return wise anyway, but I don't think it's gonna work like they thought.
It'll work.
They put a
It'll
bunch
work.
of them in there, but I'm gonna try to
Get
fish
you some
for it.
trout magnet. You need the trout
Yeah.
magnet, Possum.
I'm gonna
Possum,
put
you need to get the trout
Nightcrawler out
magnet
there,
kit.
weightless. I ain't lying.
I'm
With a
telling
bobber
you,
on.
trout magnet.
Trout
Yeah,
magnet
trout
works
magnet with a
good.
bobber.
Yep.
Yep. For
Well,
those
these
hatchery
trout
fish,
ain't gonna
man,
know
they're
what to do.
deadly.
They just got put in a circle place.
I know, and I'm telling you that trout magnet is the ticket. It is the ticket. You will slaughter.
Hey,
with the
I
trout
got
magnet.
some of them. I got crappie magnets. Yeah, I sure do.
The trout magnet's better because it's smaller for them little hatchery fish. When
Yeah.
they go on the tear, you switch to the crappie magnet. But for the
Oh yeah, I
for
got
the
some
stocker
that's
trout,
like half inch long.
hmm
Really?
yeah, the white one.
I've never. I've never caught a trout.
Me neither.
The stupid
I
little
take that
stalker
back. I
ones.
went to Bass Pro Shop one time and they had a circle tub up there you put piece of cheese on.
Yeah.
And they said I couldn't touch the fish and I done took it off the hook.
Oh, you're an idiot.
Well, I couldn't help it. They slimy like an eel, though. They slick, fool.
Man.
They slick.
Oh, God.
Oh, my God. What do you mean, oh, God?
You crack me the fuck up.
I ain't lying.
I swear to God, you crack me up, mother. Man.
They are the slickest fish you can ever get a hold of. If
What
that
about
means
eel?
anything. It's
What
the
about
same.
what about a wet one? All fish. What about a wet one?
A wet one, no. Catfish slime ain't got nothing on a trap slime or eel slime.
Eel
I'm saying that. It's beyond. It's like rhino liner for your bed liner. You know what I'm saying?
Oh shit.
It's
some
a
serious
different
shit.
kind of thing.
Serious
It's
stuff.
crazy, isn't
The
it?
eel slime is. It is.
Mhm.
The eels are the slimiest buggers.
Yeah.
It
Oh,
is
yeah.
cool. I mean, I
You gotta have a
understand.
rag.
I've touched them.
Do you use them eels in the
Dry rag.
Mississippi, Possum?
I've seen them. I've caught one. And if I catch another one, yeah, buddy, I'm gonna use it for bait because I think it's gonna outdo everything else in the river. But
You're out of your mind.
Some
they're
people do pretty
kinda
good with
We use
them.
them for striped
they're
bass.
they're
They're good for
very
striped bass, for
aggressive,
sure.
I can't hardly hear you, Shark.
The
and they're
striped
about
bass
3 foot
back on the
long.
Chesapeake Bay.
Hmm.
Stripers eat the live eel. They
Nice.
do. I caught a 46-pounder once on a live eel out of
A
a kayak.
striper,
Wow.
boy,
Yeah,
that's a
striped bass.
bull. Oh man,
Big old bastard.
Yeah, it's a big one.
yeah, and that's drag all day. You know what I'm saying? As soon as it hits, it's like a largemouth. Oh, bull.
Boom.
I wish we could catch stripers around here like that. Yes, baby.
Mhm.
There used to be a small run of stripers around here back in the day in the Columbia. And I was sturgeon fishing in the Willamette down around Scappoose, St. Helens area. And I was out there early morning. Me and my buddy were out in his kayak, and we sturgeon fished out of his kayak, get pulled around. It's hella fun. But we saw a big old group of fish that were just blowing up on the surface, like just a couple feet off the bank. And we were like, what the hell? They were down from us a little ways, and we could see that they were kind of like silver looking, but we didn't know what the hell they were. So we got off our anchor and floated down river to go check it out. Dude, and it was a big old school of some small stripers, and I had never seen any until then. I've grew up here and I've never seen them bastards. We didn't have anything to throw at them though. That was the only bad part about it.
Hey, Shark,
breaking.
is that one of your your chopsticks?
Yeah. Oh man, I got into these arrows. I got into the big heavy arrow craze with the
I like
branch
that.
berry and all that. Man, this thing is so
I like
heavy.
that other one you
promise
showed.
could throw it through a deer from the tree.
Pardon.
This one's only 200 grains. The
Man,
200 grains on the side.
I was watching them do that, and I
Jody.
so bad want to do that. I want to
Thanks for
spear
coming
a
in.
deer out of
Man,
it.
they got this
I
blow
do.
gun now.
Do you
I wanna
do
put
that,
a reel
Shark?
on. What are you talking about? Shoot a carp with?
What?
I love
you-
eating carp, baby,
Oh,
and
hi.
eating a reel.
Do you?
Nice
Do you
pigtail
shoot? I mean,
secretary,
I don't even know what
I
the
got
hell
a-
I was gonna say now because of his ass.
Yeah, shoot. Hell yeah, I got a
God
PSC,
damn.
bull.
That
Hell
son of a bitch
yeah,
will
I
twist
shoot.
you up.
I got
He'll
both
twist you
fishing
up.
boats.
No, do you
Oh,
spear
I'm
them?
sorry.
Do you hunt? Do you spear when you hunt? You crack me up. Do you
I never
spear
speared
hunt?
nothing. No, but this thing is
You-
like a spear. It weighs. I mean, it has a physical weight to it. It's a 300
Yeah.
grain point.
Do you
with
spear
a
fish?
100 grain insert.
Oh,
No,
nice.
I never
Do you
messed with that.
spear
I mean, when I
fish?
was a kid, when I was a kid, I grew up. My family's got a farm, and a farm pond and stuff. And my grandfather, he stocked these fish. We had these Georgia hybrid and these catfish. And we would go feed them. You feed them the pellets, you know, and you throw the pellets. I
Right.
was such a bad kid. I got a hold of this 22. We had a 22, like a rolling block 22 there with a real stout barrel. I bet you didn't know this. If you go underwater, you can shoot a fish underwater with a 22 and kill it within like a couple feet. But you want to hold the gun away from your head because when the shell pops, it hits your ears really hard.
Look at Randy smiling.
Huh.
I love it.
That's cool shit.
No, but what we used to do when I was a kid, I don't know, we were
real
15, 16, 17 years old. We would catch those gar out of the river and say like their snout, say like their
Yeah. Jody's
say like
here.
their
I
snout.
ain't even looking at the chat, man. Oh, howdy, Jody.
Thank you, Jody. Thanks for coming in.
How do you
Appreciate it.
catch the gar?
We were catching the gar. I was catfish. Well, I was catfish fishing. Got him, and it got him right in the corner of the meat, right in the. So you know they were about 2-3 foot long. Well, they got the snouts on them that are like that. So what we would do is we would, however long it was, we would cut it in half with a pair of wire cutters. We would open their mouth. We would open their mouth all the way up and put a stick in it, break it where that stick had their mouth open. We'd let them go in the water, so they went like this on top of out of the top of the water. We took our shotguns, ba-boom, ba-boom. That was some fun shit. That was fun shit when I was a kid. Oh man, dude, I'm country as hell. We've done shit, man. I'm telling you, we've done all kinds of crap, man. Fun stuff, but you can't do that no more because somebody's got a cell phone or you're recorded and they're going to jail or some shit.
Somebody's gonna report your ass.
You just can't do fun stuff no more. Oh, I'm gonna call PETA.
Can't use dynamite anymore either.
My grandpa used one of them old shit. My grandpa used an old damn telephone like old Green Acres and shit. Put the wires on.
Oh
yeah.
Come on,
hey, hurry up and grab them fish because we'll be awake in a minute. I'll be like, damn, we be grabbing them fish and shit. Fun days, man. That's what made you.
I bet I don't.
That's what made you. I mean, those are memories that are just. That's what made you. You know what I mean? Fun stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. No shit. But I would like to. Huh?
Yeah, shoot
what?
the fish. Got to do it. If you haven't shot the fish,
this was in a river.
Oh
man. Oh man. Oh my
I got
Lord.
I got a spot on the Sandy River that I would love to take my bow and go shoot some salmon. It's a little choke point. There's a little choke point where the river really narrows down and just funnels, you know, and they pool up right in that spot, and you go in there with anything basically. I mean, it's hard not to even snag them.
Certain places.
You could do it here in Yakutat as a resident, as a rural resident. You could get the federal permit, and then they let you do like whatever you want to get your food. You know.
You know what I think about that though?
I'm sure the
better gill netting them people wasting fish.
You gotta put the gill net in.
What was you saying, Sean?
You see what Johnny says?
I don't believe in hoop nets and all that stuff, man. I sure don't, man. Y'all eat y'all fish and take what you want.
Yeah. Is it cold up there in Alaska?
We got farmers around here that shoot big deer because they don't want you to shoot them. They don't want them on your land, and that's ignorant. Just to waste them, let the cows eat them. You know what I mean?
He's inside, Johnny.
What are they leaving out? What kind of fish? Carp, catfish?
Oh, they they don't care, man. I don't like the people around here don't care.
The old Indian. This is what I do. The old Indian tale that we used to use. What we do is when we're in deep woods, we catch a fish. We build a little.
All matters. But
we build a little.
We build a little abuse.
We build a little fire. Just a little fire under it, and let it smoke. Just let it smoke, and we leave. We come back. There's Bigfoot tracks there. There's Bigfoot feet. I'm not shitting you. They won't mess with you if you feed them. I'm serious.
Don't
What's
fuck
the
with the
story
Bigfoot.
when
I'm
you can fish
serious.
the same spot and somebody hooting at you?
Rito,
And
Native
you work
American
all you
rights.
can
Just
to, get there.
You know how many stories I have heard from
I
old
love it.
Native American men
I know
about
there's
that son of a
Bigfoot.
bitch in the woods? I know
I've
there
spent
is.
enough time in the woods.
I
I've spent
sent a
enough time in the
story.
woods.
I don't care. Everybody thinks I'm crazy as fuck anyway. But I tell you what, I sent a story into Dixie Crippin. He emailed me back because I said, it's true. I said, just don't. I mean, if you want to change up the thing, because I sent the true thing. You know what I mean? There was two of us, me and my son. You know what I mean? So I have a witness. And he's like, I mean, and you know my son, he's like, Dad, you're full of shit. Everything yeah, you fucking whatever. But
you see the
I mean,
aliens?
I'm not gonna say nothing, but I
No,
know they
no,
are.
no,
And plus
You
all
see
the
the
all the
lights,
Indian
lights in
stories
the
that
sky?
all the Native American stories that I've heard from all the elders.
I saw them though.
Man, I'm telling
Yeah.
you, I mean, they've done some shit in the woods for like, protection and like, I mean, it's just weird. I don't really want to get into detail, but you know what I mean? But there's some pretty good
Yeah, they
stories
think
of old.
they believe there's an otter man here. That's the myth in Yakutat. There's an
Otter
otter
man?
man, and you got to burn smoke. You have to have like, if you want you got to have fire with smoke that like drives the otter man away. But the otter man will come and take children. Otter man steals like the kids, and then takes them off in the woods and eats them or something. I guess I don't know.
What's up,
But
Steve
that's the
Lowe?
myth.
Wow.
Damn, that's
Yeah,
about like
coming in, buddy.
children in the
Otter
corn.
man.
Look out.
Pretty scary if you think about it. Like think about that, like a man otter, like a werewolf, but
Landing
an
on
otter
the
man.
railroad
Well, I'll tell
tracks.
you one thing, Shark,
spooky.
that story that I was telling you about the Bigfoot, we were trot lining in the creek and we were catching like anywhere from 5 to 8 pound channel cat and blues. You know what I mean? And we were having fish fries because everybody's there. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Well, all of a sudden, there was no bait on them. There was no fish on them for 2 days.
Boy, he ain't never
And I'm like,
seen me.
what the fuck?
Sorry, sir.
But anyway,
I
I'm just gonna say I'm leaving it at
I
that.
forgot.
You know what I
I'm
mean?
sorry,
And then
Glacier.
the next
He
night,
never
shit
seen me.
happened.
Did you see me?
First night of the moon.
I
seen
might
you
have
for
to
a
get in
second.
my kitchen.
I got a
Hang
good
on.
story. I'll tell it one day. I'll tell it one day.
I'm
I
just
will.
a
I'll
hick,
get fucked up
man.
and I'll tell it one day.
Yeah.
Hey, well, I'm not, I mean, I want to make sure he seen me one time. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I seen you. I think I went to your
A lot
channel
of people don't
before.
want to see you.
Wow, man.
What's up, Gavin?
I'm a
What'd you
real
say?
person, for real. I just don't like people looking. I can't flip the camera like I got a social anxiety.
Oh, really?
I guess
Eat a
that's what
gummy.
this is.
Eat a gummy.
Well, I do my best, man. I mean,
Can't have
when
it
y'all
more
It's a
see
than
me on a
holiday.
video,
It's a
that.
see
holiday.
me
It's Happy Thanksgiving.
shit.
Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Happy
That's
Thanksgiving,
right.
That's
everybody in
me,
chat,
real
panel, and
happy.
all. I hope
Yeah.
y'all have a very good
Other
Happy
than here,
Thanksgiving.
I mean,
And
Definitely.
I hope your
Awesome.
favorite
I seen weed.
football team
I
wins.
seen weed up on a live before for like 10 minutes without saying a single thing. 15 minutes he sat there and didn't say nothing.
Yeah.
yeah,
Because I
sometimes.
couldn't.
I thought he was a good panel member though. I thought, man, that weed.
Oh,
He's
now.
doing.
I mean, I got stories, I
Y'all
got
doing
shit
pretty
too.
good.
I mean,
Good fellow, hell. Hell yeah, he's
Hey,
a Brandon just like he's a good dude, man. He sure is.
y'all doing
He
pretty
just,
good, man. I mean, y'all been interesting. I've been like fucking right on
well,
the
it's
edge of my
nice.
seat
It's nice
listening to
to.
well,
some shit.
damn, well, you
It's
don't
nice to
fall
talk
out
to.
on us.
It's nice to talk to somebody that does the kind of shit that I do too. Does
Right.
experience
Hey,
It
the
makes
work
we're
that I
real
do.
sense.
people.
Right.
I know something about every fish
Can't
that
hear
we
you.
got here in America.
Hey,
Yeah, I know at least a
know
little
he ain't
something
real
about
loud,
all the
but
fish we got here, but especially the steelhead.
Yeah.
But I pretty much fish for
hey,
everything,
that's
man.
Brandon's prize fish right there.
The steelhead.
Salmon,
Steelhead, you
steelhead,
talking his language.
salmon, steelhead,
It
sturgeon.
is.
I mean,
I'll be
I
right
love
back.
it
I'm
all.
gonna
Possum,
get
the
something to
steelhead
drink.
is the number one
Cool.
sports fish. It's for fresh
Yeah.
water. That ain't nothing gonna beat the steelhead.
No.
They get up to like 35 pounds and they'll break your fishing rod. Like
They
it's
will.
nothing.
They will tear your shit up in a quick second, dude. I'm telling you what, they will mess you up.
And you swear he's a duck hunter. Look at his beard. He swear you duck hunt.
Duck
I'm
hunt.
just
I have.
messing with you, Brandon.
Right now is a good time to be down at the coast too, salmon fishing. The
That's
pollies
why
are
it make
coming
me
in.
laugh, man.
I love going down there and hitting them up on the
You
Wilson and the
brother.
Trask. It's a couple of my favorite rivers. I grew up fishing the Wilson with my dad as a kid, and
Hmm.
before I could even fish on my own, it was like he'd take me with him, and I'd just go and hang out,
Like
chill on the
Harry.
beaches and whatnot, and he'd fish and get fish, and then we'd go home, whatever. And then as I started getting older, he started taking me, more and more, and bought me my own gear and kind of teaching me the ropes. And fuck, I just
Damn, boy, you
exploded.
didn't learn how to do a banner.
I
I just now
exploded
read
from there. You
it.
just now read that?
Yeah, that's how
The
slow
banner,
I am.
the
Forgive
test.
me.
We're
I
in a test.
said, damn, boy. Sorry, y'all.
Some of my
I've never
favorite
done one of them.
some of my favorite ways of fishing though is going out hiking and going down in the canyons and whatnot and finding shit away from everybody else. Just get away from everything and everyone and find the really good spots and get a
That's
hold of some
correct.
really good fish. Like
Find
that
some
that
fish
Eagle
that
that
ain't been
Eagle Creek
whooped up
that
on.
Eagle Creek system up in the Clackamas, that man, 25 plus pound steelhead up there in the winter. You can't beat it. It's so much fun. But Chinook fishing,
For
fall
one
Chinook,
time,
that's
I
some
ain't
of my
watched
favorite
champ,
too. I mean,
y'all.
there's nothing like watching your bobber and
That's
big old bobber fucking
yeah, it's
drain,
like
and
crappie
you
fishing.
set the
Hell
hook on that
yeah.
bad boy and
That
you're just
little
like,
bobber
whoa.
blue. Yeah.
Hey, I got to
Love
click off
it,
of here. My
man.
son
Brings
Third-
you
just
back
texted
to the
me.
good old
Hey,
okay.
days.
Hey, I got to click off of here. My son just texted me. He has a flat and he's up there at the truck stop. So I'll be back. You know what I mean? If you're still
Cool.
on here, I'll pop off. If not, text
All right.
me in a little while. See you, Shark
All
Man.
right.
It's
See you,
nice to meet
Smokehouse.
you. And you're very interesting. I like to
Yeah,
hear
man.
more stories and talk. I'd like to talk to
Oh,
you
yeah.
more, or listen to you more too. Possum,
Yeah, I'm
out,
around.
buddy.
Yes, sir.
Hey, buddy.
Okay.
All right, man. Have a good and be safe. Oh, look at that green. Love that green.
Like the God.
Ah, I love it.
Right
That's
on.
friends, son.
Oh yeah,
If you don't leave with a smile, something wrong.
exactly. That's one thing about doing this shit with Aaron. Whatever, I'm fucking laughing the entire time. My face hurts. I love it. Can't
Hey,
do
it's
that
like snagging, man. It'll show you a new muscle you ain't never used.
for real.
Come on now. Yeah.
I want to start tying my own jigs for
Oh, yeah.
steelhead and salmon. I
That'd be cool.
get into using some jigs like, I don't know, 3-4 years ago. A buddy of mine gave me one, and I got like, I don't know, 7 or 8 Chinook off of it, and then I lost it. I had a big bastard break me off, and that was the only jig that I had. And
Man,
I
that's
was
why I keep
butthurt.
upgrading line.
I was butthurt over that. And I was like, man, I got to stock up on jigs. And now there's so many damn jigs on the market. It's ridiculous.
Mhm.
But they
Well,
work.
if I go
But I
over
noticed
80,
that
man, I
I'll
might have
find
this
something that
for
works, and then I
120.
go buy it, and it stops working after I got a whole bunch of
That's
it.
all the time.
Those twitching jigs are pretty badass too.
Yeah,
I can't
I've seen
picture
some.
what kind of jig.
I've seen
What does it
some
look
of
like?
it. I ain't
Those are
seen it, but we did
those
the other night.
addicted guys. They come out with a whole line of these twitching jigs, and
Oh yeah.
you can get them up to like an ounce, in weight. They're big old heavy jigs, but they're big. They got a lot of feathers and whatnot, real sparkly, and they got every color under the sun. But you don't have to use anything else other than that jig. You just throw that, and you're just working it back, popping it off the bottom. And Coho love it, Chinook love it. Good stuff. They're pretty badass. They work really well.
The guides here, the guides on the river just use yarn.
Well,
They
show
take
him
a whole bunch
something.
of
You
different
did
colors,
that the other night.
and it
Come
makes
on,
like
man.
they
Ah,
call it a clown
Yeah,
ball.
man.
It's like a mixture of colors.
Yeah.
The clown ball, pretty
Okay.
big too, like the size of a grape or something.
Okay.
and then that's what they fish with.
Hmm.
I went with the guide once. I know a guy.
You gotta love people.
it's
Please.
Hi, Wendy.
An
Or I
old
mean,
guy.
sorry, Emily. My bad. Sorry. Thank you
Emily.
for coming in.
Anyway, I went with a guide and went guided steelhead fishing on the river when they were biting. And man, the guide I just did whatever he told me to do, and we killed him. We both of us had like, I don't know, 18, 17 steelhead, and we were
Nice.
using that yarn ball with a big split shot and fishing them kind of like downstream, quartering downstream. And then you
Right.
just let it down. You feel it hit the bottom, and the steelhead would just come and grab it. You feel like pulling on the rod, and then wham.
Yep.
And he also had he had one of them pink rubber worms on a bobber. So
Yeah.
we were fishing the yarn with the fly rod with no fly line, just mono, and a
Mhm.
big split shot. And then we were using the spinning rod with a bobber and a pink worm on a
I
jig
like
head.
pink worms. Fire, man. I love pink worms. They work
Yeah, I
good.
don't know what it is. Pretty big worm, really, like 5 inches maybe. And
Oh,
these
shit.
steelhead were just smashing it. They're
Huh.
big fish, you know.
Hey, Froggy. Froggy's up in here. Thanks for coming in.
Oh, what's up, Froggy?
Yeah. Howdy, howdy.
I ain't watching chat, y'all. It's the first time ever. I ain't
Yeah, my
worried
first
about it.
show.
I'm listening.
Yep, I'm stretching my legs, Froggy. I'm hopping
I ain't
around.
lying. Yeah. Everybody got a ribbit.
Yeah, ribbit.
He is a blessed man.
Thanks, sir. Thank you, sir. Yeah, we don't use. I don't like to use those bigger worms that big. I like. I'll even cut mine down to the 3 inch. I'll even cut them down to 2 inch, just depending on the
I
water.
can
You
try
know.
to make it better, but I can't. I might, but
Yeah. My favorite
Yeah, I don't
jig
know.
to
I was
use
just
though. My
fishing
favorite
with the
jig to
guide
use
and
is
stuff.
like a.
Like I said.
oh, that's wrong.
Oh,
But
oh, there you go.
I ain't lying. I'm country as hell. I look wrong, but hang on. Bear with me. I do it all the time. I ain't lying.
Little
Don't
fat
make me
finger
laugh
syndrome.
now.
So good.
I won't snore again.
That yarn ball you're talking about, we just call that a rag
Oh, now.
Mhm.
because we use like 2, 3, 4 different colors at a time. Just you cut 3,
Yeah.
4 strands or whatever and cut them. And
Mhm.
what I've done is taken like a piece of surgical tube and cut little slits in it, run my different colored yarn through the hole, and boom, run that down through your line and over the shank of your hook, and boom, you got a rag. That's what we call them.
Okay. I
That
don't
little
understand.
buddy knows.
How does it
And
stick to you? How does
yarnies,
it...
huh?
I
Oh,
know
so
it
you
ain't
got the thing
Christmas,
in
but
the surgical tubing. It's holding it on there.
Yeah,
So
take the
you don't have to
surgical
have one of them
tubing.
snell knots or whatever.
No.
Egg
I hope
knot.
everybody has a blessed Thanksgiving, y'all.
Thanks,
And
Brandon. You
safe
too.
one.
Appreciate it.
We will. Coming up.
Definitely. It's coming.
Day after tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I gotta make some dressing. Yeah, buddy, and a turkey too.
Get jiggy. Oh, yeah.
It's a good time to
Oh,
go
that looks
deer
terrible,
hunting for
huh? It's
Thanksgiving.
too close now, ain't it? I'm just,
Oh, it looks good.
I don't know. It don't matter what it looks like. I was like talking, you know. I ain't lying. What matters? Ain't that right?
That's right, brother. That's
Yeah.
right.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
I
right.
ain't lying.
Some of the jigs that I like to use, it's called a nightmare, and it's you can have either a white head and it's got black and red, so it's white, black, and red are the color patterns. That for steelhead, that is just, I mean, that's the number one color pretty much here in the Northwest.
Really?
Works really good, yeah. Nightmare jig.
White, black, and red.
Man, I
White
heard
head,
you
and
catch
black and red
black
body.
or
White, black, and
bass fish
red.
and black stuff at night, and they does good. I don't know nothing about it.
It's okay.
But go ahead. You talking
Teaching you.
steelhead. Go ahead and
I'm
finish.
teaching.
I ain't
I'm
lying.
teaching you.
You on your subject.
I'm teaching you.
Oh, well, we ain't got steelhead though.
That's okay.
I
Well,
know.
that's
It
okay.
always be in
You
my
got
head
possum.
though. You know that, don't you?
Yeah.
You got catfish, crappie, bass.
Yeah, bluegill, carp, grinnell, or bowfin, or whatever you want to call it. But
I never caught a
yeah,
bowfin.
I got your basics.
Hmm.
I like striving for, when you carp fish, it takes a lot more effort. You think it's kind of like crappie fishing. They so sensitive.
Carp.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they so sensitive. And
They had
that's
they
what a
had some
lot of
big
people
ass
don't
carp where I
know.
grew up. They put these Israeli carp in the lake, in the man-made lake. They put Israeli carp, and the damn things got so big they got to be like 50, 60 pounds. And then everybody been trying to catch them their whole life, and they got real smart. But you could catch them with a leaf, because what they do is they wait for the landscapers to cut the grass, and then they go around after the lawnmower and eat the grass clippings, and you could catch them
Yeah,
with a
they're
little
filter
Right.
feeders.
you could get them.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could get them with that salmon egg hook and put it in a leaf and sneak up, like belly crawl up the bank, and you can catch them with that.
I've
You gotta
almost
trick them
got
though,
a
because
Right.
they're gonna be
100-pound
watching for 'em.
silver carp with my
Silver
bow.
carp. Oh
Almost.
yeah.
Hell yeah,
My goodness.
that's hand lining it in. You shoot
With
it
the
and
bow.
you grab your line. I ain't got
I've
no
hand
reel on my bow.
I've hand lined
Oh yeah,
tuna.
tuna.
Hand lined tuna out in the
Caught
coast.
tuna.
Yeah. That's fun.
Man, I'd
I
love
caught
to
an
catch a
83.
grouper that's like six.
Oh, dude.
I'd be happy with a 300. I want to catch some over like 100. I'd love to catch a tarpon.
I want to catch a tarpon.
Oh, yeah.
That'd be
That's something
badass
that's
too.
hard to
Jump a
fish
lot.
for too, man. And I would love to catch one of them 100-pounders you got to get up shallow with. You know what I'm saying? Even if you got a
Oh,
fly
yeah.
fish for it. But man, that'd be so fun.
Tarpon would be fun.
Dang,
Hell,
that's the
I
I
biggest
caught
want
man in the
bluefin
sea.
before.
What are you talking about?
to.
Yeah.
I'd like to catch some redfish too. Those big old bastards. That'd be
Hey,
fun.
black
I
drum
never
get
caught a
big
big
too.
redfish. Caught little tiny one.
Yeah.
I don't know where you
I
gotta
haven't caught a
find
big
them.
one
I
either.
mean, you can't around. You know where I'm at, but
Mm-hmm.
I'm surprised they put trout here. Hell, they gotta have a string. They put them in a
Those trout
pond.
are
That
so
don't
much
even make
fun.
sense, y'all. It don't make sense. And that's just what I'm saying.
They did
I
that.
bet they don't live
They
long.
did that where I'm from. Urban trout fishing, they called it. Man, they're a ton of fun.
That's all I got to
They
say.
like the
About
trout magnet. They really like the trout magnet.
They
And once
don't
they
know
put them
what
in,
they're
you can catch them
doing.
30 seconds after they hit the water. They'll eat the trout
You
magnet.
can't just
Right after
Nice.
they dump them out of the truck. From the bucket, and they turn around and just wow, grab that trout magnet. It's unbelievable.
Oh, anyway,
I like using
I
those
got my own
clear
playtime.
casta bubbles with a fly. Have you ever done
Yeah.
that? That's
You just
badass.
can't,
Yeah.
Yeah, I do that a lot up
Beadhead.
some of the lakes up by Mount Hood. I do that a lot in the summertime.
A lot easier to cast than a fly rod with them trees behind it.
Definitely. Just for that reason. I mean, I used to have a fly rod and a float tube and flippers and all that shit. And there was
Yeah.
there was a lake out in Sandy called Rosalind Lake, and now it's dried up and it's like private land by somebody. But back in the day, it used to be a nice little lake that they'd put trout in, stockers, and then they started doing holdover steelhead from the Sandy and the Clackamas. And man, I used to go in there and I just cast my shit out there as far as I get it, and then strip out a whole bunch more line, and then just use my float tube and my flippers and just kind of troll the whole perimeter of the lake, and wham, you get them steelhead come knock that thing and take off. Oh man, come flipping out of the water. It was so much fun.
I caught a steelhead like that too when I was younger at Junction City Pond in Oregon.
Yeah.
Where they stocked these cutthroat and rainbows. And then there was like this bush in there. There was a willow bush in the pond. And I was fishing a little beadhead, or it was a beadhead or a trout magnet under a float. and then the thing just went under, and I set the hook, and it was like, whoa, man!
Nice.
Big old, 15-pound steelhead. That
Hell
was
yeah.
the coolest thing. It
Fuck
was
yeah.
all green and red, but it was meant to be taken out of there, so I ate it. I think we smoked it. I thought
Right
it was
on.
good. Yeah,
I
honestly,
bet.
here people don't eat the steelhead. They don't even eat steelhead. They think they're they junk. They don't want. Commercial people don't like them because they compete with the salmon.
Yeah.
And we have, I mean, I live on king salmon, halibut, all you want. Why do I want the
I
steelhead?
bet you got some
Exactly.
dogs too, don't you?
The what?
You got some dogs too,
Got what?
don't you?
Yeah, I got
Some
dog.
dogs.
Well, one dog.
Yeah.
I bet you got some pretty dogs. You got some sled dogs.
No, I got a lab.
You got a lot of hell.
One
That's what I'm
yellow
talking about. Dog. I mean, you got dog. I mean,
No sled dog. He's a sleeping dog right now.
hey,
He's a
everybody
sleeping
loves your
dog.
dog. You just don't understand.
I
I mean,
give him up.
he be eating them
Wilson.
fish too, don't he? Mine do too. They
I give
love fish.
Get him up with this. Wilson.
Oh, look out. Yeah, I want to see you, dog. That'd be cool. Hell yeah. I love
Get
dogs.
up here. Load him up.
Oh,
load him up.
look at her.
Load him
It
up.
is her. She thick.
Load him up.
That's Wilson.
Oh. Ah, she pretty. Oh. How about that? That's a pretty girl.
It's a boy.
Nice.
It's Wilson.
name's
Oh,
Wilson.
he's a pretty boy. My bad. Tell him I didn't mean no harm, but
Yeah, he's a
I
show
ain't
dog.
lying.
He's a purebred yellow lab.
You must
show
have his
dog,
nuts
champion
cut.
bloodline. Little bit
Nice.
old.
They got all
Ooh.
thick. Oh, I ain't like pretty. I love dogs, though. Hey, for one thing, that's the first thing that loves y'all when y'all come home, no matter what, even if it's a bad day. You gotta love that.
You ain't lying about that.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
You got that right.
That's funny.
He ain't complaining.
Nah.
My wife will give me the.
Oh,
Filipino
no.
Tampo.
Mine eats
She
a
would
whole
get
box of
Tampo.
cookies the whole week.
Wilson don't Tampo out. No Tampo.
They're
for the Wilson.
expensive.
Yeah.
Plus a
It's funny.
50-pound dog. But and the female dog. He gets all the fat, too. But, hey, if you give him an egg and some grease sometimes, boy, it's good for the cold.
I used to have four.
Why y'all
four
laughing
shepherds.
at me? I ain't lying. It's all about the dogs, man.
Is everyone coming up for Wilson? He's famous.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's famous. Yep.
really? Where you at, son?
That's cool.
Oh, he just sleep. Oh, little baby. Well, I gonna show my dog too, man. It's all about. I mean, if y'all got a dog, show up, pull up. I mean,
I don't have
about
any
the
animals
dog.
anymore.
Good.
I'm the only animal in this house now.
Hell yeah, that's all right.
Ow.
Ow.
Oh shit! Look at that. He's got glasses
at-
on.
Oh,
Cool
see,
dog.
he
Cool dog.
practices.
He got a
too.
hat.
That's why I love my dog.
Nice.
People ask me, "Can you train my dog like yours?" No,
No.
it takes many, many years, or it takes at least 6 months. And you shouldn't have to train
Nice.
somebody else's dog. They all be able to do it themselves. For what I think. Yeah, look at all cool dog. Wow. Baby, come here and look
He
at the
wants to go
dog.
back to bed.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like,
I
leave me
know. That's where
alone.
mine's at.
Leave me alone. I want to go back to bed.
I made
Wilson,
hey,
load him
mine
up.
will pick my head
Load him
up
up.
for me. I ain't lying. I love
Come here.
that.
Load him up on
Hey,
your
I
lap.
appreciate
Get
you
up here.
showing me your dog though.
Yeah.
That's
Load him up. Load
I
up.
appreciate it.
Dog's
Lay down.
cool.
That's awesome.
Earbud.
Gotta love your dog.
Yep.
I
miss
know.
my
Mine's
dogs.
got a chair, man. And if his blanket ain't right in it, oh no. He told us it. Mine's in the bed right now with mom.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a brand new chair. Dude. Like, get all his fur all over it.
Uh,
I'm gonna smoke this cigarette with y'all though, but I'm gonna get off, and then after that, I'm gonna get off here. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
but
I'm
eat
gonna-
and go to
I'm gonna
bed,
give it-
man.
Late down in the
I'm gonna give it
lower
another
Look,
10
I
minutes.
told you it wasn't gonna be a 10-minute thing, didn't I?
No.
Huh?
No.
40s.
No.
I
That's
knew it
okay.
wasn't the hell.
Stop
Look
by.
out now. I gotta go though. I mean, but
That's
hey,
cool.
it's cool that oh my God, Glacier showed up. I just subscribed to him today because anyway, good people. Ha ha! Look at that, like
Yep,
that dog, whoa. Just like, I mean, good people just like good dogs. Hell yeah. And you don't know unless they pull up, and that's cool because I watched a video today about Glacier, but I didn't expect him to be here. No, thank you, sir. That's cool. It's nice to meet you.
Yeah, thanks,
Oh
Possum.
my God, Brandon, you look like my way now. You won't even look at the camera. You turned away now. What the hell?
What?
What?
I'm listening.
What?
I'm
Don't
listening.
sound like a goat now.
Man.
Yeah, what?
I'm only gonna go for another 10 minutes or so. I'll give it to
Oh man,
maybe
well,
2
I
hours.
love y'all and I
We'll cut it off.
appreciate y'all.
I'll come up again Saturday or something like we were talking about. I just want
That's
to test this
fine.
out tonight.
man.
See if I get it to work and whatnot. So cool, we got it figured out.
What are you trying to get to work?
Oh,
this
I was having some trouble trying to get the StreamYard to work and whatnot. So I finally got it figured out and got some help from
Hell
some
yeah.
people.
Keep my
Now we
mind.
can do it.
I good shit. All right.
That's
Now
good.
we can do that.
That's great. And we're trying to get retired Rick on that, man. I mean,
Yeah.
and I
Yeah.
still don't know how. I mean, I know how to now, but next time I'm gonna try the subscriber mode on. I ain't never got hit with a bot, but I don't.
Come on up, Froggy. You want to come on up? Come on up. That'd be
Oh,
cool.
that's
Get in
cool.
there.
Yeah. That'd be way cool.
You thought you were
I
gonna go to
love
sleep.
hearing
Now you gotta
the
stay
song.
up.
I really do.
It's only 9 o'clock here. What is it, about 11 in Oregon?
It's 10 o'clock here.
for me,
Oh, that ain't too bad.
or midnight.
Midnight in Missouri.
Midnight, Missouri, yeah. It sure is. It just ain't Montgomery. Oh, that's a good.
I appreciate everybody coming in tonight. Pretty cool. Hanging out for a bit. Way cool.
I appreciate it, man. I really appreciate meeting Lacer. I mean, that's kind of like meeting Marvin. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate it, sir. And I hope y'all have a happy Thanksgiving, a blessed
Oh,
night.
we will.
I'm gonna eat. Go to bed, y'all.
Nice. Right on.
Night, Possum.
Cool. Thanks for coming in, buddy. Appreciate it.
I appreciate y'all.
Heck yeah, man.
Thanks for talking to us.
I ain't lying.
Yeah. Enjoy your
It's
food.
all about love, y'all. Love.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Right on.
Have a good
Hey.
night, y'all.
All right, you too, buddy. Enjoy your food.
I thank you.
All right, man.
Night, Possum.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Light shine.
A glow knock. Those are nice.
Yeah, you said before.
Too bad I
Yeah,
can't
I'll
use those
switch
here.
to- Why?
They're illegal.
Illegal?
Yeah.
What?
Can't use
That's
those here. I know it
They
is
just do
stupid.
anything to try try and make hunting illegal is what they want to do.
Pretty much.
Shouldn't it
Thanks,
shouldn't be
Wendy.
a problem with the knock.
I know. You know, you can't use a glow knock. You can't use mechanical broadheads. You can't use an overdraw. I mean, what's the point? I mean, come on.
Well, let's make as many rules as possible.
Pretty
More
much.
rules, more better.
Yep.
Yeah. It's not too bad in Alaska for that stuff.
Let's see. How do I post my link again? Let's see. Go to guests. Invite guests.
How many people you got in there, Weed?
There was 11 or 12. Now we're down to, I think, 9. Something like that.
That's good. There was 5 when I came in.
Yeah. Huh. It's not coming up. I wonder why.
I don't know anything about it.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure it out still. Aaron,
We're
how do I?
supposed to get a Go ahead.
What's up? Oh, I was gonna say,
Yes.
Aaron, how do I post my leak? Do I got to go to guests or go to more? Switch devices. Back one sec. Nobody's answering me yet. Let me try.
I think he's probably changing the flat tire. Aaron's got the flat tire.
Yeah. Wendy, how do I post my? Go to more. Okay. Post comment or settings. Post. Guess I think more.
Get you some practice.
Okay, maybe that. Boom. I think that. There we go. I did it. Woohoo. I'm figuring it out slowly. I'll get it. Right on.
When are you
Yeah,
going
man.
fishing again, Weed? When's your next fishing trip?
Well, I'm gonna try to probably right after Thanksgiving, if we can get some rain, like I was saying. I gotta check like NOAA weather and get like the river levels and shit. See where some of the rivers are sitting at, and I judge. There's a couple rivers that I judge based on other rivers, you know, and because they're like they flow
They
into
don't have
them.
a scale or whatever.
They don't have like their own gauge, so I got to try to judge it off of other rivers that do have gauges. So that's why I'm waiting for. Hopefully, we'll get another good rain here soon and get some water flowing. And there we go. Hold on.
There's a lot of rain here.
Yeah.
It's been raining like crazy. There's a
Hello.
storm blowing.
Ribbit.
Ribbit. What's going on? Howdy.
Your first live. Well done, Mr.
Yeah.
Hopper.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Are you rubbing those back legs and squeaking?
Yes, I'm squeaking. Making
Lord.
some noise.
Hi, Glacier Shark. I love your dog. Hang on, dog.
Thank you.
Got to get that
Yeah, he's a
right.
good one. He is a good one.
Oh,
Lovely.
Sandy Toes, welcome in. Thanks
Toes.
for coming in.
Miss Sandy, how are you? Did you sneak that doggy out in your pocket?
That's funny.
There you go, Air Run. How did I do with the dog? I can't know. My American accent. Sorry, it's coming along, but I need more practice.
Oh, you're doing fine. I love your accent. I love it.
Well, that's why I came up, because you always say, "Oh, I like to hear Miss Froggy." So I thought, right,
I'll come up for your last 5 minutes to wish
Yeah.
you all the best and happy Thanksgiving to everybody.
Thank you. Appreciate it. You as well. Very
Well,
nice to have you in.
there you go. Oh, there is Miss Wendy. Hi, Miss Wendy. And Miss Jodie. Who else is in? Emily's in.
I got some celebrities in here tonight.
Yeah, you do.
Well, sort of. Celebrity
Sort of.
frogs.
Yep.
Bless you.
That's cool.
Oh.
Yeah, this is my first time, so I just want to give a little test. It went longer than I anticipated, but that's all right. I'm glad
Well,
everybody
you've
was
just
here
gone
to
over
hang out.
2 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I'm not always going to catch your lives because I don't know why I woke up earlier, but I did. But
Mhm.
yeah, just remember is it 6 hours ahead of you?
I am at 10:15 p.m. right now.
Hang on, I'm just counting on my webbies. Yeah, it's 6:15 here.
Oh, okay.
Hang on.
Wow.
In the morning, and day is just about breaking here.
Yeah.
Um,
Right on.
It's
What do you-
lovely.
What do you got going on for today?
Well, today I've got some chores to finish, and hopefully tomorrow I'll be down that beach fishing.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
Yes,
The big bass are coming in, so I'll be out there. The sea's rough enough. Hopefully the seaweed would have gone forth.
Yeah. Well, wish you luck. Hopefully you'll get on some today. That'd be nice.
Oh yes, I don't mind. Just getting out there and stepping off the planet is
Yeah.
what's needed sometimes.
Exactly.
Mhm.
I've been having I got cabin fever myself. I've been stuck in the house for quite a while, and I need to get my feet wet again and get out there and
Yes.
get back to doing what I like to do and catch some fish.
Mhm. Exactly.
Yeah.
Right. I will have to go because it will soon be time to rattle the old breakfast gong and get my day started.
All right.
Yeah. So
Well,
I just
great.
wanted to hop up very, very quickly and say good luck, have fun, enjoy
you.
yourselves,
Will
and
do.
hopefully if you go fishing, I don't know, are you going to be able to do a live stream?
Depends on where I go. Right now for the steelhead, the places that I want to go to, I probably won't have any service because I got to hike into some canyons.
Oh, marvelous.
But if I can't, then I'll definitely take some pictures or whatever, and hopefully post them up on my page.
Well,
Yeah,
I'll have to
definitely do
Google what a steelhead is because, in Sheffield, that's a completely different meaning. So,
Yeah,
hey-ho.
steelhead is basically a rainbow trout that goes to the ocean and spends a few years out there and grows bigger and comes back to spawn.
Oh,
So they can get quite big, actually. Upper 20s and even in the 30-pound range in some rivers.
so do you fish after they've spawned because they come up the river to spawn, or do you
Well,
fish them after?
The cool thing about steelhead is they're not like a salmon, where the salmon will come up one time and they'll spawn and then they die. Steelhead can actually do it numerous times.
Yeah, it's
the dirty beasts.
Many times.
Oh, the little spawners, eh?
Yeah.
multiple.
Yeah, pretty cool. But I like to get them before they spawn. Obviously, they're the better meat quality for eating and fighting, whatnot. So.
Well, that's true. So, do you have bears there then that wait
Yes.
for the?
Yeah, we do have bears. Yep, lots of black bears. I went over to Yellowstone. I've been over to Montana and Wyoming.
Yellowstone, where Yogi Bear lives?
Yeah.
Yes. And Boo Boo.
I've seen some big bears over there, man. I hunt too, and I've got trail cameras that I've put up out in the woods, and I've got pictures of some nice bears on those as well.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'd have to carry a load of pillows to hide behind because they're scary.
It's
They're very scary.
not for everybody, that's for sure.
Mhm. Yes.
Bears can really be scary. You got to really be mindful of where you're at, and keep an eye out on things.
Well, I'm glad we don't have bears here.
Yeah.
No. Anyway, my sweet, I will away.
Okay.
Have fun. Enjoy
Yeah.
yourselves. Take care,
Will do.
everybody. And
Thank you.
see
It's
you
good to hear
another
your
time.
voice.
All right. Appreciate you
Bye,
coming
Froggy.
in.
Oh, I had to do it. Had to do
Yeah.
it.
Have a blessed
Okie
day.
dokie.
All
Bye
righty.
all. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Bless you, Shark and Woofters. And bye, Mr. Hopper. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Have a good day.
Way cool.
Is she gonna
That's
go
all.
fishing?
Yeah.
Going fishing?
She's going bass fishing.
What kind of bass? Saltwater bass?
I think so.
I think they
I
got a
would think-
saltwater bass.
Yeah, I would think so.
Sea bass. Sea bass in England.
Yeah.
That's their
Okay.
big fish.
Right on. Cool.
Kind of looks like snook, I think.
Snook, I would
A
like
little
to
bit.
try for those.
I never caught one.
They look like they'd be fun.
The snook.
Hard fighting
Yeah.
little fish. Yeah.
It seems like they got pretty strict regulations on them, and then them dang groupers are always eating them. When you watch videos of guys fishing for them, the grouper will eat the snook, or the shark will get it, or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna hop down as well and get some
All right,
stuff
man.
done.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, man. Appreciate you
Thanks,
coming
Pete.
in, hanging out with us,
Sure.
chit chatting. I'm gonna come up
Anytime.
again probably Saturday. I don't know, maybe like 9-10 o'clock or something. So
Right on.
yeah, if you want to come in, go ahead. Feel free to come on in.
I'll try and remember. I got you. I'm subscribed, so I don't know. You popped right up for me.
Okay.
I seen your live feed.
Right on.
So yeah, usually at night I'm surfing the YouTube.
Okay.
So I'll probably.
Cool.
Yeah, man.
Right on.
Enjoy yourself. In
Yeah, man,
between.
you too. Cool. You too.
Love you
Thank
guys.
you.
See ya. Yeah.
Take it easy, man. Have a good night. I'd like to thank everybody for coming in tonight and hanging out with us. Appreciate it. On my trial run, going live. Like I said, I'm going to come back up again Saturday evening, and if anybody wants to come up on panel, that'd be cool. Appreciate it. If not, everybody have a good Thanksgiving and all that, and we'll see you next time. Have a good evening, everybody. Thanks for coming in. Peace.